Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching Sam Welby Experience.
Welcome in, everybody. Here we go. It's the seesaw battle. Who's going to take this very important Game 5 back in Edmonton? We are Who is going to move on? It's not an elimination game tonight, but the team that comes out on top in Game 5 more often than not takes home the series. This is going to be an absolute epic battle tonight. Thanks for tuning in on a Saturday night. It's Hockey Night in Canada, live from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, as the Oilers look to go out and take the lead in this very important matchup. Welcome in, everybody. Stefan, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. LOB in the house. Onyx, what's crack-a-lackin'? Rob, what's up? Welcome in. Nicholas, how's it going? Dion, what's up? John, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Kathleen, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. McNally 25 in the house. Welcome in. Hey, thank you so much. Hope everyone's had a great day. Irene, how's it going? Kathy, what's up? Cam is here. What's up, Cam? Welcome in. Michael, how's it going? Monica, good to see ya. Road Warrior in the house. What a rush. Robert, what's going on? Connie, hello there. Boss Man checking us out as well. Wow, welcome in. AAU Triton, hope you're doing all right, buddy. Welcome in. Bradley, how's it going? Good to see ya. Welcome, Jeff. Good to have you along for the ride as well. Alan in the house. And boy, oh boy, I love all the conversations early. Prep, welcome in, Prep. Happy Saturday to you and the fam. Welcome in, everybody. Again, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. We got lots to talk about, lots to go over. Water Lily, how's it going? We got lots of time to do it. So welcome into the pregame show, as we're going to be breaking everything down as we normally do and rhyme off a bunch of pieces of information. Thank you so much for that follow. Let me refresh this chat because this chat isn't working. So let me get this one up and running. There we go. Make sure we can see everybody like Romper Room going around. And who do we see? Who do we see? But welcome in. All right, let's get dangerous. Boss Trainer, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, as everyone is rolling in for an epic one. And before we get started, we know today is not the day. Tomorrow is Father's Day, but a happy early Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And of course, for those that tomorrow is a difficult day, we are thinking about you and keeping us in our thoughts as well. So happy Father's Day to one and all. Hopefully it's going to be a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here. It's sunny. It's gorgeous. And you know what? Believe it or not, we were actually on the ice today. That's right. Yours truly, Sam Welby, lacing up the skates on the ice, getting some ice time in, getting some shooting practice in. And oh my gosh, it was my back sore after that. But it was so much fun. It was great to be back on the ice. And a big happy birthday to the special little T, the special little tambourine, the special T-man for hosting the party today. A great afternoon, a great birthday party, and so much fun being back on the ice. Gosh, I missed it. It's been like 2 years since I've been on the ice, so it was awesome to be back there. Karen, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody from around the world. Let's get into it. Vi, what's going on? Yeah, Vi, it was nice. Nice to get back on there. It's been a long time. Kai, what's going on? Sounds good, Kai. I appreciate that. James, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. All right, let's start talking about this crazy Game 5 we have going in here. It is tied 2-2. Oh, my goodness. We are so close. It's a best of 3 right now. 3 of these games, by the way, 3 to 4 went to overtime. So the odds, Dion saying hopefully no OTs, but the odds of getting some OTs are pretty darn high tonight. Of course, tons of goals being scored in this series as well. There's some records. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Tunes, what's going on? Thomas, welcome in from Honolulu. Go Oilers. Welcome in. Landon, how's it going as well? All right, let's really get through this because, yeah, hopefully no more overtime. But as we know, Game 5 is the swing game, and obviously history says it clearly favors the winner. Edmonton is 12-5 all time when a best-of-7 series is tied 2-2, including 5-1 when starting at home. Florida is 5-2 in such situations, including 4-0 on the road. Brandon, how's it going? Skate Apocalypse, what's up? Welcome in. So the numbers favor both these teams. That doesn't really help us pick a winner. When a best-of-7 cup is tied 2-2, the winner of Game 5 has gone on to win 19 of 26 times. That's 73%. 73% doesn't sound as crazy. I mean, it's still a darn good number, but 73 does not sound as crazy as 19 of 26. Mohammed, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. 19 of 26. That's why tonight is so important for the team to come out and win. Connor McDavid saying, obviously, it's a different feeling than it was last year. Being down 3, chasing the whole series, it's a chance to put ourselves in a good spot here tonight. A big effort, and they're excited, and he's sure that they're excited too. They need to come out and play a much better start here than they did last time. Randy, what's going on? Welcome in. Coming in. Oh, thank you, Randy. Appreciate it. Kurt, how's it going? Welcome. Jeffrey, what's up? Welcome in. Dara, how's it going? Randy, bringing the raid over. Randy, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. It's also, by the way, do we want to get into this? Sure, why not? There have been 32 goals scored so far. We talked about goals scored, and we've seen lots of them. 32, making this the highest scoring cup final through 4 games in 44 years. Wow, the New York Islanders and Minnesota North Stars last did it. They combined for 36 in 4 games back in 1981. 1981. I was alive for that. I don't remember it, but my goodness. So it's been a long time since we've had this many goals. It's also the first time in Cup history that the 2 games have featured a game-tying goal in the final minute. That's games 2 and games 4. How crazy is that? All right, let's get into the lineups tonight because I'm sure everybody wants to know who's in, who's out. Is Skinner playing? Is Picard playing? Who's going? Who's going? Who is going? Well, we're going to tell you who's going just here in a second. For the Panthers, we're going to start it off with the Cats because they are the visitors. Carter Verhaeghe going to be with Alex Barkov and Sam Reinhart. We got Evan Rodriguez. He is going to be with, what did I just say? Did I just say Sam Bennett? Verhaeghe with Barkov and Reinhart. Evan Rodriguez with Bennett and Tkachuk. Way to mess that one up. Verhaeghe, Barkov, Reinhart. Rodriguez, Bennett, Tkachuk. We got Listerainen, Lundell, and Brad Marchand. And, of course, AJ Greer with Nosek and Gedevich. So no real changes to the top 4 lines here for the Cats. We got Forsling with Ekblad, Mikkola and Jones, Schmidt and Kulikov and Bobrovsky going to be in net tonight. I know everybody was hoping that Vanacek would be in there. No such luck. Of course, it's Bobrovsky here tonight. Al on the prowl, what's going on? Herman, how's it going? John B, what's going on? Get the barbecue ribs going. Oh, John, now you're talking my language. Flying Sausage, how's it going? Great name. Darcy, what's up? Welcome in, and welcome in, everybody. If I missed you, welcome to the party. We're just going through, excuse me, the lineups. Now, for the Oilers, and the Oilers have made a change. Mike, what's going on? Welcome in. We got Nugent Hopkins, the Nugie one, with Connor McDavid and Connor Brown. He's going to slot back up in that top line with McDavid and Hopkins. We got Pekozin up with Draisaitl and Corey Perry. Now, Pekozin often was moving up with these guys, but had a regular spot on the 4th. But he is moving up here tonight. So good to see Pekozin getting some recognition, some extra minutes. Johnny, how's it going? Welcome in, buddy. On the 3rd line, Jeff Skinner is going to be with Henrique and Trent Frederick. Then we got Evander Kane sliding down to the 4th line, at least on paper. We'll see if he does move back up with Janmark, and Victor Arvidsson is going to slide back in. So Arvidsson is back. Kasperi Kapanen drawing the short straw. He is going to be out tonight, which is a big surprise because Cappy has been playing really well. He's had a lot of speed. He's had a lot of movement. He's been good on the puck. He's had some opportunities. So a little bit of a surprise there. He comes out, and Victor Arvidsson slides back in. Now on the D side, Matthias Ekholm is going to be with Jake Wallman. We got Kulak and Bouchard. Darnell Nurse and Troy Stetcher going to be back in. No John Klingberg tonight. Ninja, how's it going? Welcome in. And of course, the starting goalie. Are you ready? Do we have a good noise for starting goalie? I don't know. Let me do. Nope, that's not it. It's not much of a joke. I don't even have a good goaltender, good goalie sound, a good sound effect to throw in here. Let's see. Who do we have? No. All right, we're just going to go with it. Your starting goaltender tonight is Calvin Pickard. Pickard is going to be in. He's 7 7-0 in the Stanley Cup playoffs. He's been amazing. Thank you so much, Randy. I appreciate that. Joe, how's it going? Sippin' Lean, what's going on? Welcome in. Or where did that go? It just disappeared. Kulak. Oh, it's so funny. But Calvin Pickard, Captain Picard, is going to be tending the twine for the Oilers tonight. Mickey, how's it going? Welcome in. What a series. It has been an unbelievable series. So there are the lines tonight, at least the projected lineups of who we're expecting to see come in here tonight. And it should be a pretty good effort. A pretty good effort. Picard going to get the go from the bell here tonight, and he's going to be looking to hand this one down. Now, special teams, we've been talking about it all series long. Special teams has been a bit of an issue. I am not, Al. I am not. Cal, there it is, Darcy. Yes, indeed. Paul, how's it going? Welcome in. Mr. Weifu, how's it going? Let's go Oilers. Let's see if they can do it. Talking about these Oilers, Picard 7-0 with a .269 goals against and an .896 save percentage. Bobrovsky, on the other hand, at 2.27 goals against and a .912 save percentage. Bobo, obviously the better of the two tendies, but hanging in there is Picard. Now, I was talking about special teams. Special teams, we've seen a lot of power play goals in this series, or really in the playoffs. The Cats, they are 26% on the power play, puts them 5th overall. The Panthers are 26.7%. So they are neck and neck. Their power plays are so even. It's not even funny. You have to move to Nunavut after the playoffs. We'll see, Al. I don't know if my whole entire family would want to pick up and move, but I hear it's a beautiful place. On the penalty kill, this is where there's a huge difference. The Oilers are 66.2% on the penalty kill. Not good, not good, not good. They got to be better. The Panthers are 85.9%. 85.9% on the penalty kill. That's insane. That's a lot. Darren, how's it going? Watch from the UK with my daughter's live in Edmonton. Darren, that's awesome. Go Oilers. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us. So, huge difference in special teams on the penalty kill. That is where the Panthers shine. Now, both of these teams have been dreadful when it comes to the faceoffs in these playoffs. And in this series, it's been back and forth. The Oilers kind of go up about 52, 54%. Then they drop down. The Panthers kind of go up above 50%. So I don't think faceoffs are really going to be an impact in this, the next couple of games. It really is special teams stay out of the box. We cannot harp on that enough. That is the danger zone. The Oilers, you're going to try and get some power play goals. Panthers are great at killing them off. Now, we talked about this being the highest scoring series through 4 games in 44 years, and only trail 3 similar series in the league history. We talked about 1981, the Islanders versus Minnesota. In 1918, that's how far back you have to go outside of that Islander-Minnesota game. 1918, the Toronto Arenas versus the Vancouver Millionaires. How crazy is that? And then next on the list is back to 1980 with 33, Philly and the New York Islanders. So lots of goals, lots of goals, lots of goals. Always a good sign to take that over. But if you are playing, please do play within your means and play responsibly. Car, how's it going? Welcome in from Sweden. Welcome to the show. And Hugh, how's it going? Welcome in. Of course, we're getting viewers all around the world. This is absolutely wild. Maple Goose, how's it going? Would be awesome to see you hit 30K during the final. That, Maple Goose, I agree. That would be outstanding. That's a long way to go. But you guys can help make that a reality. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button and share us out. Tell your friends. Tell your social circles. Drop us on Instagram, on Twitter, on all the social platforms. Share out the link. That'll help bring more people in. Word of mouth gets it going. And if we want to get there, we're going to need your help to do it. Now, not only was this the highest scoring through 4 games, we have the most goals through, 5 games in a final of 46, which is absolutely crazy. These guys are just tearing it up. Now, the Stanley Cup final is tied for the second most overtime goals in an entire championship series. We've only played 4 goals, and it's already tied for the second most in an entire series, and one of 5 in history to feature OT 3 times within the first 4 games. Now, the Blackhawks and Bruins did it in games 1, 2, and 4. The 93 Canadian Kings series in games 2, 3, and 4. Oh, it had to be. It had to be the Canadian Kings series in 93 where the Maple Leafs were supposed to be there to take on the Montreal Canadiens, but Gretzky high sticks Gilmore in the face, and we all know how that story ended. We could have had Montreal and Toronto in the final. That would have been outstanding. And then back in 1951, the Maple Leafs, they did it with the Canadiens in all 5 games of the series, and in 46 Canadiens-Bruins games 1, 2, and 4. There have been 3 comeback wins in the 2025 Stanley Cup Final, 2 by Edmonton, 1 by Florida. The most in a final since 2022, when there were 3 in the entire series between the Avs and the Lightning. There have been only 6 final series with at least 4 comeback wins overall, which is pretty amazing. So we'll see if we get more comeback wins to come. This is also the 9th Stanley Cup final in history. Nathan coming in with the 5 spot. Nathan, thank you so much. Happy early Father's Day. I appreciate that. And I don't know if you're a father as well, but thank you, Nathan, to you and to all the fathers out there. And if you're not, happy Father's Day to your father. Rick, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you again for the super chat. Let's see. This is the 9th Stanley Cup final history to feature more than 1 multi-goal comeback. So they're continuing to add on. And last but not least, this cup final has featured a tying goal in the final minute in multiple games 2 and 4. And it is now the most in any final in league history. So with all the goals and everything that's been happening, they are setting records, they're breaking records, they're tying records. It is amazing to see what these 2 teams are doing. They're putting on such an unbelievable show, and it doesn't stop here. Kevin, how's it going? Mega, what's going on? Sally, welcome in. So we got some pregame news and notes, some stories, some records we're looking to chase. Connor McDavid, maybe you heard of him. He can become the 3rd fastest player in NHL history to record 150 playoff points, behind only some guy named Wayne Gretzky and some other guy named Mario Lemieux. That is pretty amazing. So Connor McDavid, he can record 150 points. He is 1 point shy. So 1 point tonight for Connor McDavid. It'll get him there. Now, Connor McDavid is also averaging 1.55 points per game in Stanley Cup final games, which is the 2nd highest percentage amongst all skaters with a minimum of 10 minutes played, 10 games played. And that is behind just Wayne Gretzky, who did it. He had a 1.71 points per game. 1.71. That means he's scoring almost 2 goals a game, Gretzky was. McDavid at 1.5, which is amazing. Daniel Barry, what's up? Welcome in. Jay, what's going on? I hope you guys are enjoying some of these stats because there's a lot. There's some pretty cool numbers in here. Leon Draisaitl, the man who scored both game-winning goals for the Edmonton Oilers in the Cup final, especially in those overtimes. He can match the NHL record for game-winning goals in a single final with 3 and become the 3rd player with as many in the NHL's modern era, which is since 43-44. He would join Jacques Lemaire and Jean Beliveau, who did it so with the Canadiens. That's amazing. So Draisaitl, 1 more game-winning goal. He is making history there, which is absolutely incredible. Let's see here. Where did that Gretzky? Connor is still young. He is. When did Gretzky play? Just a few years ago, Mohammed. Just a few years ago. Javclan, welcome in. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome in, Alexander. Welcome in. Marshall, good to see you. Boss Trainer, how's it going? Welcome in. Brad Marchand, by the way, he can become the 7th player in NHL history to record 5 goals in multiple Stanley Cup final series, which is wild. He did it in 2011. The only other player to do so in the past 59 years is Mario Lemieux. Brad Marchand in a same sentence as Mario Lemieux. I can't believe it. Another guy that I really don't want to talk about, but I will, Sam Bennett, can become the 5th player in NHL history to register a 6-game road streak in the Stanley Cup playoffs. He would join Brian Propp, Mark Scheifele, Kevin Stevens, and Maurice Richard. Sam Bennett also can become the 4th active player with a 15 goals in a single postseason. He would join Zach Hyman, who did it in 2024, Ovechkin, who did it in 18, and Sidney Crosby, who did it in 2009. Hey, Joe, what's going on? Welcome in. Started following the NHL only this year's finals. Oh, Mohammed, that's a great time to pick up the game because it has been unbelievable. Now, last but not least, we talked about Calvin Pickard. He's going to be starting tonight. He gets the nod. He can become the 3rd goaltender over the past 55 years and 6 in NHL history to win each of his first 8 decisions in a postseason. He would join Gump Worsley, Chris Osgood, Grant Fuhr, Jacques Plante, and Terry Sawchuk. Can you imagine if Calvin Pickard gets put in a conversation with those players, Gump Worsley, Chris Osgood, Grant Fuhr, Jacques Plante, and Terry Sawchuk? That would be absolutely incredible for him. And I mean, wow is all I can say. That is not something I would have expected from Calvin Pickard. Now, there is a ton of other NHL news going on. Lots of NHL news that we need to break down and talk about it. And Jay's calling out the first kind of point right there about Mitch Marner. Now, Mitch Marner, there's been no official source. This guy named Andy Strickland, who, by the way, Andy Strickland works for the St. Louis Blues. He's a reporter for the St. Louis Blues. Andy Strickland tweeted out the other day saying it's official. Mitch Marner is not returning to Toronto. Yet there's been no official source, no one tied to the Toronto Maple Leafs who have said he is not going to be returning. Skewed, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Marky Dew, how's it going? Now, Andy Strickland, not that you're watching, but Andy Strickland, I appreciate you calling out Mitch Marner saying he's not coming back to Toronto. Andy Strickland, we've been saying since day one of the playoffs, well, not really since day one. We've been saying since the Maple Leafs were eliminated and we saw the post-game interviews that there was no way Mitch Marner was coming back. And because Andy Strickland posts this out, every single outlet, every single, creator, every single ex-NHL specialist on the interweb has run with this story saying it's official. According to Andy Strickland, he is not coming back. So there has been no official stance saying Marner is not coming back. While I do agree, because that's what we've been saying for like a month now, that he is not coming back, I do agree he will not be returning. And I think it sucks that we're going to lose him for nothing. We could have had a huge trade at the trade deadline and got something for him. So I hope if he does go, it's at least a sign and trade. The big rumor is the Carolina Hurricanes are willing to offer him $14 million plus for 7 years, because only Toronto can offer 8. But the Hurricanes are looking to go real big for Mitch Marner. I'm sure the Pittsburgh Penguins will be in there. I'm sure the Vegas Golden Knights will be in there. I've heard the Florida Panthers are going to be in on him, which I don't think they actually will. But right now, it's all just rumors. So take it for what you will. This time of year, take it with a grain of salt. What you read on the internet is not necessarily going to be the case. Another piece of NHL news out there that is fact, because it came from the source directly. The lawman, what's going on? Welcome in. I agree. Did make a good choice there. Mark, what's up? Welcome in. Maybe we should ask Marner's mom where he's going to play. Or his grandma. His grandma is so sweet. Craig, how's it going? Welcome in. After 44 years of broadcasting, the Toronto Maple Leafs broadcaster Joe Bowen has announced he will be stepping away and retiring at the end of the 25-26 season. So at the end of next season, Joe Bowen, whether you're a Leaf fan or not, you've all heard the calls of Joe Bowen, one of the best in the game, and Joe is going to be stepping away. So all next season, we will certainly be celebrating the amazing calls from Joe Bowen. So had to throw that out there. In other news, the Pittsburgh Penguins apparently are taking a lot of calls about Brian Rust. So Brian Rust is available. Wouldn't that be a nice sign and trade? Send Mitch Marner for Brian Rust if they could get that done. We do have a trade. The Boston Bruins, they are going to receive Victor Soderstrom. In exchange, Chicago is going to receive Ryan Mast and a 7th-round pick in this upcoming entry draft. Shyflow, how's it going? Welcome in. Michael, hello there. Welcome in. David, welcome in. Welcome in. Jonathan, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Again, just some news, some things going around the NHL world that we did have to throw out there and just make you aware of as we are coming closer and closer to goal time. Dallas, how's it going? Whatever, welcome in. Nick, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everyone. Again, thank you for being here. Keep those likes going. Keep those subscribes coming in. We are just moments away from game time, probably about 5 minutes or so before we go down to ice level. Naren, how's it going? Welcome in. Bob, all the way. Now, we got a lot of new names coming in, a lot of new people. And if this is your first time here, we want to welcome you in. So drop in the chat if you're new, or if you've been here for a long time, you're more than welcome to as well. But we know you already. If you're new, if this is your first time, come say hello in the chat. Let us know where you are watching from, because we'd love to say hello properly and introduce ourselves. For everyone who is new, my name is Sam. We've been streaming this is our 4th season, I believe. 3rd season, 4th season. I don't know. It's been a few seasons. It all kind of blends together. Mike, how's it going from Saskatchewan? Welcome in, Mike. So we are going to be finishing this up. We'll be back next season, of course, and we'll be here all summer too. We got some CFL action, some Canadian Football League action. We'll get some NFL action. We'll get lots of some summer sports going on. Al, puck drop is probably in about, well, it's hard to say. It should be in about 7 minutes, 5 minutes, the anthems, and then we'll get the puck drop shortly after that. Ian, how's it going? Welcome in. Paul from Scranton, welcome in. Z-Turk, how's it going from Sussex? Shyflow from TO. Glenn, how's it going from TO as well? Zazo, how's it going? Who you got tonight? Oh, wait, obviously the Oilers. I do think Edmonton is going to take tonight's game. I think this crowd is going to be fire. The Oilers are going to come out back to their game. They got that last line change. I'm going with a 1-goal game again, but I'm taking the Oilers tonight. But to be honest with you, this is a coin flip. It's that close. John, how's it going? John, how's it going? Welcome in. Blue Hayes coming in from Nova Scotia. Welcome in. We need a team out there, Blue. Rob, welcome. We need a team out that way for sure. You're all I got. I can't watch the game live. I watched you last year. Well, Nick, glad to have you back with us. Thanks for tuning back in. First time from Calgary, Narian. Welcome in from Calgary. Kurt, how's it going? Welcome in. Nice to meet you. You're also from Saskatchewan. There you go. Dan, how's it going? Dan, I love that guitar logo. That's sick. That is awesome. David's, how's it going? And Weepion, how's it going? From Montreal. Bonjour. My French is absolutely terrible, but I try. Welcome to the party. Martin, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in. Terry, hello there from Waterloo. Oh, love Waterloo. Welcome in, Terry. Canadian White Trash Guy, good to see you. Just stopping in. Oh, well, thank you for stopping in. Good night, Munchie. Hello there. Dave, what's going on? A waste of time. Dave, why do you think it's a waste of time? I don't think it's a waste of time. I'm fired up. They got the lights down. They're getting closer and closer. Jeff from Saskatchewan. A lot of folks out from Saskatchewan. That's amazing. That's awesome. Ross, how's it going from Sudbury? Ross, did you get into any of the Shoresy episodes? Did you go sit in the crowd? Get in there. Jordan, how's it going? Welcome in. Tay, how's it going? Lee, how's it going? Welcome in. Both teams, you love them all. Leah's having a conflict, doesn't know which one to go for. Michael, how's it going? Welcome in from New Brunswick. Good to see you. E2, how's it going? Stopped. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's right. From Calgary, who are you going for? Because if you're from Calgary, are you allowed to cheer for the Oilers? It's RK, holy Connor Mackinac. That's awesome. John, welcome in. John, Nathan coming in. If Carolina gives Mitch 14 plus, it will be the biggest risk reward in recent history. I feel like he'll get them over the top, the end, like Eric Carlson's contract, no in between. I agree, Nathan, and thank you so much for the super chat. I agree wholeheartedly. That is a huge risk, and it could have a big payout. It could have a big reward. Douglas, how's it going? Welcome in. Tom coming in as well. Welcome in, Tom. Good to have you. Alex, welcome. Welcome in, Keith. Cheryl, how's it going? Kitchener, Ontario. Nice, Kitchener. Shout outs from Kitchener. Paul, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go Oilers from Woodstock. Mark, how's it going? Listening from Alberta. Another Alberta. Connie, welcome. Books, how's it going? Craig, what's going on? Watch your mailbox. Craig, I will. Thank you so much. I haven't been to the mailbox in a little while, so thank you for putting that in there. I will definitely have to do that. Watching from the Woods Inks Lake Skate Park or State Park. Tom, welcome in. I read it as skate park. I'm like, Tom's hitting the skateboards. He's getting it going, watching the game. Clearly, I don't know how to read. That's okay. It's so small. Seth, what's going on? Welcome in. Watch before, never comment. Let the games begin. Scheifel, I'm glad you did. Welcome into the community. And then let's keep going here. Lots of new folks. Dale, how's it going? Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Jolo Designer, welcome in from Costa Rica. Nice. Oh, man, that's like one of the places I want to travel to. I really want to hit there sometime. John, how's it going? Welcome in. Again, welcome in, everybody. Let's go. Thank you for tuning in. Major Walker, welcome in. Dieter, how's it going from Germany? Welcome in. Lemieux, welcome in. Simply Fudge from Barrie. Oh, I'm going to be up in Barrie a little later on. Not today, obviously, but yeah, we're going to be making a trip up there. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Sam. It's so great to meet y'all. And we will be getting ready to go shortly. Lester, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, let's go. Let's get this one going. I think I'm all caught up. All right, Edward, how's it going? We are just waiting for them to get down to the ice level, and it's going to be time to rock and roll. Problem whenever we go out west for games, they're never on time. They're always a couple of minutes behind. So as soon as I see them switch up, we will switch up our screens as well. Skewed, how's it going? Everyone is welcome at Sam's Place. Absolutely 1000%. We are here for everybody. Whether you're a Panther fan, an Oiler fan, a Leaf fan, and yes, even Boston Bruins fans. We welcome them all. Linda, hello there. Welcome in. And even if you still go for some of the old teams, the Hartford Whalers, the Arizona Coyotes, the Atlanta Flames, or Thrashers, we welcome you here. Lori, how's it going? Port Elgin, first time here. Thank you for coming in, Lori. Nice to meet you. Keep an eye on the one. Comment what you want me. We'll have to see. Let me. Can we watch it? Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that. I will take a look. Annette, how's it going? Welcome in. Maybe not Boston. No, Boston are allowed. We've had some fun. I will tell you, Boston fans, man, last year when it was Toronto-Boston, we had a lot of fun. It got intense. It got real intense some games, but it was a good time. It was a real good time. Shane, what's going on? Even Leaf fans. Yeah, I love my Leafs. All right, let's get set. They're going to go any second. I don't know why they're taking so long. They're really drawing this out. Mind you, doesn't surprise me. Last time the game was in Edmonton, it started about quarter after or so. All right, they've now just gone a commercial break. So that means when they return from commercial break, we're finally getting ready to get the show on the road. Brad, how's it going? Antonio, what's up? Kelly, what's up? Welcome in. Amelia, good to see you. All right, now that we know they're going to the commercial break and we're just moments away. Wow, Hawks fan here. Hawks, you guys are rebuilding. Hopefully you have a better show next year. All right, I know some of you did it earlier, but now's the time of the show. We want to ask you, put your predictions in the chat. Right now, our poll is showing 73% think the Oilers are going to take this. What do you think the scores are going to be? Who's the best best NHL player in the history outside of USA and Canada? Oh, that is a tough question. I would need to think about that. I'm immediately, I think of guys like Salming from a defenseman. I think of guys like Pavel Bure or Sergei Fedorov. Alex Ovechkin in more recent days. But that's one I'd really have to, there's so many, I'd have to look at it. Matt Sundin, of course. Peter Forsberg, Peter Forsberg has got to be up there. Though, great question, but Mohammed, that is a tough one. That's one you got to study. There's so many. Nick, how's it going? I've been watching and loving the Oilers. Nice. They are playing really, really good. Since the great one played for them just a few years ago. All right, let's see. Lots coming in. Welcome in, Harley. Got 5-3 Oilers. Bradley's going 4-1 Oilers. We got 5-4. Kathleen saying OT again. Mario, how's it going? Jolo's going 5-4 Oilers, and that's going 3-2. I think 5-4 could be the score. I'm kind of in there. CD, how's it going? Welcome in. How close to bang on Charles Barkley has been. CD, how scary is that Charles Barkley is like, he's predicting so much of this stuff. It freaks me out. It freaks me out. Charles Barkley, of all people. I hate putting in my prediction. I'm superstitious. That's okay. You're best friends. That's okay. Aramoon, welcome in 4-3 in OT. Wow, another OT. Can you imagine? Henry Richard's 11 Stanley Cups proves he's the best ever. Canadian White Trash guy, does it prove he's the best ever, or he played on some pretty darn good teams when there was only a handful of them to play on? So that would be an interesting debate. I used to go to karaoke at Duff's. Oh man, first of all, karaoke is amazing. And if the same Duff's you're referencing is Duff's, the wing place Duff's, man, I love their wings too. Diane, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. All right, the scores are coming in. 5-4, a lot of 5-4s. Everyone's kind of in that same boat. 6-5, 5-4. Jeff's going a little low, saying 3-2. DIB's going 3-2 as well. 5-4. Mario's pulling the Panthers. Pulling for those Panthers. We'll see if they come through. I want the Panthers to get their own medicine. Going 6-1 Oilers. Triple OT maple syrup. Wow. 4-3, 5-4. That's a lot. Theo Sam Eagle, what's up? I'll be sad when hockey season is over. Theo, I agree. All right, we're getting set to go. We are moments away. They're going to be coming on the ice. Let me get switched over while we continue to read through and see your predictions. Let me break down for you what you are going to see. All right, we got it coming up on the board. Are we muted? We're not muted. Oh my God, it's a miracle. Okay, so down below, you're going to have your score. This is going to tell you what the score is and how many shots each team have taken. The Oil just making their way down the tunnel. Up top over here is going to show you, it's going to be a picture of the ice rink. You're going to see where all the shots are coming from. Every little X that comes up is going to be a shot. So we'll be able to tell who's shooting from the points, who's shooting from the face-off dots. Are they jamming the net? You'll see where all the goal locations are. There'll be little dots. And then down here in the Sam Bennett elbow room, this here, oh, look, Pickle Man. This here is going to show you where the puck is, who's attacking, who's defending, where it's moving. It is slightly ahead of the call because it is in real time, but you'll get the hang of it. You'll figure it out real quick. Of course, you guys down here, unfortunately, you're not going to see it. You do have to come over to the YT to check it out, but you'll have the full call of the game. Amy, how's it going other than TikTok? Where else can we watch you? Amy, all social media platforms we are on, but on the YT right now, over on the tubes is where you will find us live, or the TW, I Got an Itch, will be there as well. You can find all of our links, all of our social links on our website, samwellb12experience.com. Dean, what's going on? Hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much, Justin. Welcome in. And then last but not least, over on the far side of the screen where you see the goaltenders right now, that's going to show you who's on the ice at any given time and what their stat lines are. How many goals, assists, points, penalty minutes, time on ice, everything you need to see. It is going to be there for you guys to check out. Jack, how's it going? Yager is the best player in North America. That is Jack Yermer Yager. He's definitely in that conversation. Amy, you are very, very welcome. Very welcome. All right. And then last but not least, we got a QR code. If you are watching on the television set, if you got us on the big screen, sorry you have to look at my face in a big screen, but click that QR code with your phone. That will take you right to our channel, and you can hit that subscribe or come in the chat and do it right from there. And then, of course, our sub count over here, 28 to 40. We're trying to climb up. We're on the countdown to 30K. But next stop is going to be 28.5 before we move on. So make sure you are hitting that subscribe, setting your notifications, and we're waiting for the stadium announcer. What a crowd. They are fired up. Wow. They are lit tonight.
Oilers fans viewing at home across the hockey world, and here in Rogers Place, we ask you to please remain standing. Remove your hats.
It's time for the anthems. Hopefully we get a good singer tonight.
Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark, in the performance of the American and Canadian national anthems, Signed tonight by Edmonton resident and deaf performer with PXP, Linda Cundy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Let's go!
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nice job. Nicely done. Thank you for that subscribe. Welcome in, everybody.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Let's go. It's time. Whoops, as we slide away, it's time to drop the puck, play some hockey. Dragonfly, what's going on? Grinch, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody that is just tuning in, that's just joining us as we're getting ready for Game 5, the all-important Game 5, where 72, we'll call it 73% of teams go on to win Game 5, win the Stanley Cup. Best of 3 is starting right now. Calvin Pickard with a 7-0 playoff record with a 2.69 goals against, looking against Bobo Cop, the Bobrovsky. Both these goaltenders tending the twines tonight, trying to give their team an advantage. Both these goalies have been letting in lots of goals. Will we see that trend continue, or will we get a goaltender battle for the ages? You never know. Jeremy, how's it going? It's a coin flip, my friend. It is a coin flip tonight. Who could take this one home? And here we go. Puck is dropped. Oilers going to pick up the first puck, going to send it down in the Panther zone. Bobrovsky putting it around behind the net. The Cats going to flip this one out. It bounces past Bouchard. Racing in to pick this one up is Florida. A quick shot. Rodriguez trying to shovel it towards the net, and he couldn't get much on it. Bennett going to come in the corner on the far side. He gets knocked down with a cross check. Bouchard plays it up the middle, and the Oilers going to race. Coming with speed. It's Connor Brown shooting into the glove of Bobrovsky. Downtown Connor Brown breaking through, flying across, and he could not beat Bobrovsky. Good speed, and that is why Connor Brown is finding himself on this top line. A nice little hit here by Kulak. Down goes Bennett. Bouchard shovels in the middle, which you never, ever, ever want to do, but Connor Brown turns on the Jets, and he gets a nice shot off right into the glove of Bobrovsky just 30 seconds into this game. Off the draw, Cats going to win this one. They're going to flip this one all the way down the ice. Oilers regrouping in their own zone just inside the blue line. sending it all the way down now. Bob comes out to stop it, play it around. Pass up to Barkov. The Selke winner going to move this one. The Cats getting it up to the red line real quick and dumping it in. Carter Verhaeghe going around the front of the net as Barkov keeps this one in. Tries to play it back. Stolen by the Oilers. They're going to get it out to the red line, and that's as far as they go as the Panthers dump it right back in. Setting it up, the Oilers behind their own net, working it to the blue line. Long aerial pass, kind of took a hop towards the bench. Stays in play, though, and they're onside, but the forecheck can't get it going. Nate Schmidt going to play it up to Lundell. He's going to drive this one around behind the net. Edmonton back. Stetcher can't pass it one way, got to regroup and go the other. He's going to flip this one across the middle. This turned over, and it's Brad Marchand bringing it in. Lundell going in after it. They're bouncing for it. Oh, Mohammed, absolutely. You know Gretz is going to be keeping his eye on this one. Up the middle, Frederick bringing it back. Lost it here. Has to regroup, and Edmonton sending this one all the way down the ice. The arm goes up, and we got an icing call as just about 2 minutes gone. This is coming all the way back. Barry, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in number 50. 250 on the board. Whoa, we're halfway there. I'm not singing. I can't promise I won't sing again, but we are halfway to 28,500. Let's see if we can knock that out of the park tonight. Edmonton winning this draw in their own zone, sending it down the ice, getting past Jones, trying to get in here. Arvidsson trying to race through it. Funny, Brad Marchand and Victor Arvidsson had an interesting conversation at a face-off a couple of games ago where Marchand was trying to tell Arvidsson he was short. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle, right? Brad Marchand telling another player they're short. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. This turned around in the neutral zone. Florida trying to chip it ahead. Reinhart putting it in. Here comes the Panther forecheck. Out to play it is Picard, going to work it around. Panthers are very dangerous around the boards, and their forecheck is great. Gadovich to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe back to the point where the shot's going to get knocked down. Over in the corner, and this is going to be shoveled ahead. Here comes Edmonton, 2-on-1. McDavid shooting. Bobrovsky is down. Oh, and McDavid, it got blocked, and he grabbed his own rebound, and he couldn't put that one in. Just ran out of real estate. Allie, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Kayla, welcome in. Oh, Edmonton, a couple of big chances here early in the first period. Mr. Cena, what's going on? Setting it up behind the net, Bouchard. Long pass up the far side of the ice. Oilers going to chip this one in, trying to get it going. Kulikov takes out his man. Oilers keep going, keep pressing, but the Panthers take it away. Up to Greer. Greer going to work this one out. Nate Schmidt going to dump it in the Oilers zone. A lot of dump and chase going on early. Here in the corner, picked up by Edmonton. Going to bring it around behind their own net. They're going to start to work this one up. Thank you, nobody, for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. This turning around, coming all the way down the ice. Holy end-to-end action. The Oil getting some good opportunities. This backing it up. Florida, little passing back and forth. Mikkola makes a move. He's going to come out of his zone. Banks it off the boards. Rodriguez trying to chip it in, and he can. It's going to be deflected up and out of play. Good hustle, real good hustle. Press, press, press. That's right. This was the puck was right there. McDavid just picked it up the side of the net. He could not put that one in. The guy that can, welcome in. Norma, welcome in. Roger, hello there. We are looking for the guy that can bury this puck in the net. And the Oilers have come close a couple of times. Florida winning this draw. Bringing it back. Clearly, we're not getting a goal in the first 2 minutes. We're almost at 4 minutes of playing time. Here comes Ekholm, going to pass it up the middle. Turns it over, drops it, and Henrique comes in just on the offside. So close as they're working to come in. But great hustle. Real good hustle. LP, what's up? First goal will be huge today. First goal will be huge. Thank you for continuing to hit those subscribes. Keep that sub train rolling. Keep smashing those thumbs up for us. We appreciate it so very much. This person, how's it going? Welcome in. Will, what's up? Go team. Katsuka, welcome in. Watching from Japan. Off the draw. Cat's trying to play it out. Hits a skate. They're going to back this one up. We're going coast to coast from north, south, east, and west. Here comes Marchand coming in. A little drag and a shot in a very late whistle. And this is going to go up and out of play. 16 minutes left to go. No score here in period number 1. Right now, they're showing just one shot apiece, one registered shot apiece, but a lot getting through. Devo, that's right. Weather the storm. Weather that storm. Troops, how's it going? Go Riders. Go Riders. I can't wait to get into some CFL action. I'm so excited for this summer. Off the draw, back to the line. Forsling with it. Forsling shot. Going to be blocked right down in the crease area. Couldn't pick it up. Marchand does now in the corner. He's dancing in the corner. Here's a sharp angle shot. Picard makes the save. Edmonton gives it away. Marchand another shot. That's deflected. Oil's going to pick this one up. Got to stop giving the ball away. Crypto, what's going on? Seth, welcome in. This down around at the side. Long pass up to Corey Perry. He tries to feed the breakaway pass, and that one gets knocked down. It is so unpredictable. Chuck Baller, how's it going? Welcome in. As I'm choking here. Working it back. Forsling, shot going to be blocked. Back up, and the Oilers get it out. Working this back around. Yeah, they need to stop playing from behind. In the corner, Bouchard is going to play it around, giving it away. Schmidt with a shot. It's knocked down. Edmonton going to try again, trying to chip this one up. They do. It's down in the corner. McDavid going in for it. Bobrovsky comes out to play it aside. McDavid stole it. Pass in front. Driving the net. It's down. Shot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, are you kidding me? Sergei Bobrovsky just absolutely pulling out his inner Dominic Hasek. Off balance, flipping. I don't know if he was breakdancing or playing goal. Holy cow. Sergei Bobrovsky. What are you doing? What stops? Bringing this one back. There's a takedown. Edmonton going to regroup. Kobe, what's going on? Welcome in. Justin, holy smokes, is correct. Here comes McDavid again. A little drop to Corey Perry. Verhaeghe takes it away from him. The Cats going to work this one out. Here comes Florida. Barkov up through the middle. A little pass over to the far side. Sharp angle shot is going to be deflected. And this goes out of play. Holy smokes. I mean, that was just insane. This came away walking right out of the corner. He went down, was in the splits. He was falling backwards. He goes down. He falls to his side, stacks the pads. I mean, what? Oh, went off the goalpost, then off the inside of his leg. So he felt it off the inside of his leg, and that's where he goes down and stacks the pads. Oh, the Oilers were so close. So close. Thank you for continuing to hit those subscribes. We're on our way to 28,500. David with a tense face-off. Very tense. Draisaitl wins it back to Nurse. Nurse going to play this one around. Comes to the half boards. Oil going to chip this one all the way out and down the ice. Turning around, going to work it back up. Bennett tips it, but they're going to say he was offside. Human activated. What's going on? Welcome in. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words. That is awesome. I appreciate that so very, very much. Listen, we just love our hockey. I get excited by it, and I'm glad I can bring you to it, and hopefully you all get a little excited like I do. But thank you so much for the kind words. Sagittarius, how's it going? Welcome in. Off the draw. Forsling going to play this one up. Panthers at the red line. Going to dump this one in from a window. This is, man. Oh, Norma, you're very welcome. And so sorry to hear. But yes, we always have to show respect. Always. This back around Edmonton trying to get it in. They can't. Florida taking away, going to back it up. Over to Schmidt. Schmidt going to work this one up, tipping it across. Panthers going to hammer this one in. Tkachuk coming in on it. Picard goes around behind the net. Almost gave it to him. Turning around here. Rodriguez trying to chip it ahead. He can't. It comes to the middle of the ice. Picked up here by Edmonton. Kane. Evander Kane bringing it in. His pass gets deflected. Goes in the corner. Nurse is up here with Kane. They're battling. Bennett Schmidt is in there. Now Nurse is going to pull back. Bennett tries to clear it, and it hits the skate and goes up and out of play. George, I agree. It is the greatest game. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your kind words. This is awesome. Hockey is absolutely the best. They're going to a commercial break. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on a Saturday night. Colin, how's it going? Welcome in. What a start. Back and forth, end to end. We got 13 minutes to go here in period number one. No score as of yet. It is 0-0. I mentioned it earlier. We had a fun day today. We had a great day. Hey, Proud Papa, what's going on? We hit the ice for the first time in almost 2 years. got a chance to go on the ice, play some hockey, take some shots. It was great, but you know what? Being on the ice wasn't the best part of today. Today we did something that I haven't done in a long time, and we're gonna put a little video up later. But you know how in some ice rinks they have vending machines with hockey cards? We picked up a little pack. Oh, it's green, so it's not going to show. We picked up a pack of 1990-91 O-Pee-Chee hockey cards, the old wax packs. And yes, it had the bubble gum included. That's how old these cards are. It had the bubble gum included. We did not eat the bubble gum because I wanted to be here to stream for you tonight. But we're going to show you who we got. We opened this card. We are going to post a video showing us opening it and who we got. But for all of you here tonight, we're going to take a look down memory lane. We're going to see who we got, and we're going to be giving them away. We're giving these cards away. So we're going to show you who we got, and then we're going to do a little givey later to give them away to one lucky fan. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, Allie. I mean, I love these old packs with the wax. It's crazy. I forgot, like, that feeling, right? That waxy feeling when you open them. Used to collect those cards in the 70s and 80s. Human. They were the best. Unfortunately, when they hit the 90s, everything became so overproduced. The early 90s ones aren't worth anything. Major Walker, you'll have to stick around and find out. All right, 13-11 to go. 2-2 the shots on net. Sports Journal gathers people from it. It does, and it's such a good thing. If you eat the right, Dallas, I tell you, the gum was still powdery, but it was hard as a rock. I think it was always hard as a rock, though, to be honest. This is going to be dumped in. Bobrovsky stops it at the side of the net. He's going to play this one up around. Edmonton trying to keep it in. They do. A little pass to the slot. That one is blocked. Mikkola trying to work it. Can't. It's trapped. Side of the boards. Comes to the side of the net. Panthers put it back in the corner. To the point. Ekholm teeing it up. Now he's going to pass this one off. Gets it back. Here's a one-timer. That one's going to sail just wide at 85.9 kilometers. Nope, miles an hour. Marchand going to bring it out over to Lundell. Back to Marshy. Up the gut. Here's a shot right in the chest of Picard. He's going to make the save as Marchand with a little drive-by clips him just a little bit. Just like double bubble gum. No, this gum, Johnny, this gum is like, it could break windows. It was that hard. Go Gilmore. Kathy, yeah, I was hoping, I went through a little checklist earlier. There were a lot of really good rookies that I was hoping to pick up. A little Curtis Joseph rookie, didn't get him. Rosa, the gum always felt like you were breaking a tooth. It certainly did. Hey, Ninja, what's going on? Welcome in, Superintendent. Echo, how's it going? Ain't trusting that bubble gum. Yeah, not in today's day and age. From 1990? No, thank you. All right, McDavid in to take this draw against Barkov. In the Edmonton zone, Barkov is going to win it back. No one-timer. Reinhart took the shot. Bouchard knocked it down. The Oilers going to get this one out. They're regrouping. The Panthers are. They're going to dump this one right back in. Here comes the forecheck. Behind a Bouchard, a little stick lift, takes it away from him in the corner. Pekozin trying to help out, comes over to the near side. Barkov takes an inadvertent elbow, trying to pull this as Kulak. Kulak still working on it. Barkey working it over to the far side. Over to Reinhart in the middle of the ice at the blue line. Long shot deflected. That goes just wide. Verhaeghe going to play this down around. Back up top, leaving it to the line. Ekblad going to send this one around behind. Schmidt is going to pinch up. He tries to keep it in. He does. Brown couldn't get it past him. Bouchard takes it away behind the net, gives it to Kulak. Oil going to send this one up. Little hit on Ekblad at the blue line, able to work it up to Barkov. Barkov coming in. He's got Reinhart waiting for it. Doesn't get him the puck. Reinhart goes behind the net. Now Barkov does. Bouchard has him in the corner. McDavid in here as well, trying to dig it free. The Cats doing a nice job on the forecheck. This is their forte. It's what they do. Pass in the middle is stolen away. Here comes Connor Brown again. Going to flip this one down in the corner. He's coming in after it. Mikkola going to pick it up. He's going to use the net to shield away. Pekozin comes in with a hit. They get it out, but the Oilers regroup at their own blue line. Long pass, cross ice. They're going to flip this one up and down. It comes off the boards. Right on Bobrovsky, and he's going to steer it to the corner. The Oilers steal. Here's another shot chance in front, and they clear it away. The Panthers doing a nice job. Edmonton keeps it in, but the official says, no. This came out. Wow. The Oilers again with some good opportunities. Flying in here. 11 minutes to go. No score. Hey, Gerard, no score as of yet. This dump and a little hop just banked on Bobrovsky, and it hit his pad and went to the side of the net. Corey Perry was right there. Pam, hello there. First time here. Thank you for streaming. Thank you so much, Pam. We're having a great day. I hope you are as well. Welcome in, everybody, for being here. Off the draw, Draisaitl wins this back. 11 minutes to go. Over to Ekholm. He's going to carry it up to the blue line. Hammers this one in. Down around the side, and that's going to be blown down. So we're going to get another face-off coming up. For everybody that's in the chat, just to let you know, because I haven't talked about it yet, you are all earning points just for hanging here, just for chatting along. You are earning points. If you do exclamation mark points in the chat, it'll tell you how many points you have earned. Sorry, folks over here. It's only for the folks over here. So you guys are earning points, exclamation mark points, to show you what you have. And then you can redeem those points to bring your own graphics up on the screen. You'll see that happening all night long. Here comes Marchand, scores! Oh no, right off the draw. Brad Marchand off the draw, walks in a beautiful shot. Wow, they crack the ice first. This comes right to him. He splits the D. He goes wide left and shoots back right. So pulls the goaltender out. He jumps right in the circle. Draisaitl won the draw. Marchand just jumps right in the circle, picks it up. He beats Ekholm and Nurse. And a great shot, glove side, it goes off the post and around the net, just on the inside. A great effort here by Brad Marchand, and he gets the opening goal of this hockey game. Oh my goodness. Of all people, what a goal, Bradley. That was wild. Rayman, how's it going? Welcome in. It was unbelievable. Margot, how's it going? Paul, welcome. Welcome in, everyone. Alexandra, how's it going? Panthers score first yet again. The Oilers are playing from behind. This is going to be played up. The Oilers taking a look. They're saying unassisted right now, but you think, well, I guess it is unassisted. Off the draw, didn't really get a piece. Gadovich going to keep this one in. He's going to put it over to Bennett. Bennett in the corner, going to cycle this one back up top. Pink Starburst, how's it going? Welcome in. Dwayne, how's it going? Big hit there as Stetcher gets taken down by none other than Sam Bennett. Crowd wanted a call, no call being made. Conn Smythe to Marchand. You know what, RK? He's been that type of player. He's had in the playoffs of his life. Nurse is going to send this long pass all the way down. It's going to be missed by its intended target. That's going to be an icing, and it's going to come all the way back to the Oiler territory. The boos raining out. The fans getting on the officials already. And Sam Bennett just runs. This should have been an interference call. Stetcher was kind of waiting for the puck, and he just runs in. So the refs elect not to make this call. And we haven't talked about who the officials are. Wes McCauley and Francis Sharon are your officials. So those were the two referees when all heck broke loose in Game 3. Wes McCauley, Francis Sharon, your officials for tonight. So no surprise, an interference call on Edmonton. Let go. Lots of time left. Yes, Kurt, lots of time to go. Lots of time to go. And you don't like to see that early. You know, in the last game, they called everything. Harmondeep, you are new. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thanks for taking part with us. How did Wes McCauley get out of the duct tape? Right? Oh, my goodness. Oh, Wes. All right, so let me tell you, who did you find in your cards? Brian, we're going to go through that in just a little bit. It's just a tease. But we'll show you in just a little bit. Now, I talked about points. I told you how you earn your points. Well, I told you how you check your points. You earn them just by typing along. Lori, how's it going? Welcome in. Now, you can drop in the chat all kinds of commands to show you the different graphics. So there's exclamation mark redeem Panthers, exclamation mark redeem Oilers. You got exclamation mark redeem McDavid. There's all kinds of chats, and you'll see there it is. Little Don Cherry joining the stream. You'll see all kinds of commands being dropped in the chat. You can use them as long as you have the points. There's the Florida Panther hockey puck. So it's a way for you to play along and cheer for your teams as we go. Now, of course, channel members, you guys also have all those custom emojis that you're able to drop in throughout the stream. All right, no score, or actually 1-0, excuse me. 1-0 is the score. Brad Marchand with that first one. No score for the Oilers. 9:42 to go here in the first period of play. Shots are only 5-3, so shots are extremely, extremely close. Thank you for hitting that subscribe, and welcome in everyone. Make sure you are tipping that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for us. Hit that subscribe. We're now 30 away from 300 on our chase for 28.5. Coming back from commercial break. Let's go. Little Nicholas wants to play a little rock, paper, scissors. We're going to be getting there. Clara, how's it going? Ben, what's up? JDA in the house. What's up, JDA? Welcome in. Crime Dog, welcome in. How did they miss it? I'd have no idea. This back around Edmonton. Going to look to pull this one free. They're going to chip it down the ice, and the Panthers take it away. Going to work it right back out. Long pass up to Verhaeghe. That one doesn't connect. Florida in their own zone going D to D. Forsling now. Gary, how's it going? Todd, welcome in. He-Man's dad, welcome in. Passing it across. Barkov between the legs. Tried to get fancy. Picard is looking the wrong way. He's going post to post to post. And Panthers were playing with it behind the net. Now here we go, 2-on-2. Skinner going to bring this one up with Frederick. Skinner trying to feed it through. Cannot do it. Frederick in the corner. He loses the puck. Oh, we got a little robot action. Who doesn't love a little C-3PO and R2-D2 in the evening? Reinhart going to flip this one across. Almost a breakout pass. Down in the corner. Lundell trying to peel it away. Gets it past Kulak. Trying to dig this. Coming over to Marchand again. Marshy spinning away from Bouchard. His pass to Mikola gets stolen. Marchand takes it back. Shot gets blocked. Tipped aside. Lundell taking a look. Fans wanting another call. No call being made. Oil in their own zone. Going to play it in the middle. Here we go. Kulak carrying it up. He's attacked from behind. Gets it up to Brown, who flips it into the corner. Jones picking it up for the Panthers in the corner. He's getting pressed on. Nugent Hopkins in there looking to take it away. Big battle in the corner, and the Cats come away with it. Sam Bennett is going to pull it up. It's a 3-on-2. Bennett into the zone. Listerinen drives a skate, goes across. Little tip play, and that goes wide, and Skinner gets the leg out and trips Listerinen as he flies by. Connor Brown brings it the other way. Here comes the Oil. McDavid spinning away for it. Back to the point to Nurse with a shot. That one is blocked. Cat's going to put this one in the corner. Thank you so much hitting that subscribe. Welcome into the community to all of our new subscribers. This down in the corner, I am recharging the curse on Canadian teams. Oh, cursing the teams. Florida going to chip this one down in the corner. Picard going to grab it. He's going to flip this one over to the side. Edmonton regrouping at the near side. Now going to work this one up. Long pass. Arvidsson going to throw this one down. Forsling going in after it, as is Ekblad. Ekblad going to work it around. This is going up, and it's going way up and out of play. So 7:24 to go. We're going to get another stoppage here. Wow. Great passing by the Florida Panthers. The Oilers have slowed down. They've really slowed down. Unreal. All right, we got another face-off coming up. Only 3 shots for the Oilers, 5 for the Florida Panthers. 7:24 to go. Excuse me, pardon me. Face-off in the Cat zone. Getting set. Off the draw, Florida going to win this one back. Looking at it behind their own net. Little pass ahead, trying to move this one through. Down over the line, back around in the corner. Florida bringing it. Edmonton in trouble in their own zone, bringing it back to the line. Forsling looking. He's going to play it up. Barkov in front. A little shovel play by Reinhart. That one goes just wide. Trying to get this one up. Stetcher does. Edmonton, a little too slow. Now they're going to play it up, and they turn it over again. Florida to Barkov. Barkov in the middle. Back to Reinhart. Reinhart shooting. That's going to go wide all the way back around to the point. Lucky Peter, what's going on? Down around, out in front. Here's a shot right on for Verhaeghe, and a great save there by Picard. Oil bringing it the other way. Draisaitl, a nifty move. Draisaitl coming in, still carrying. He shoots. He scored. No. Hit the side of the net. The referee says no. I thought that was right in over the shoulder. They say no. Play continues. Gadovich bringing this one in. Over to Jones. Jones spinning around. Jones bringing it in. Bouchard up on him. We'll have to see a replay. That was a real hard angle, but from the camera position, it looked like it was in. The referee right away, though, at the side of the net, waved it off, said no goal. And he had the best vantage point. Schmidt going to carry this one up. Schmidt, long passes tipped. Cat's going to dump it right back in. Everyone's going to change up some lines. Under 6 minutes to go. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first period of play. Edmonton going to try and bring this one up. McDavid shoveling it in past Schmidt, going in the corner after it. Kulikov, he has it, going to play it around over to Greer. Greer moving it forward to Lundell. They play it up. Edmonton Bouchard picks up the loose puck, shovels it in. There's a late hip check. Kulikov throwing it on Evander Kane. Kane looks right at the referees. No call. Referees have turned a blind eye to all infractions. This coming around in the corner, picked up by Henrique. Henrique going to play this one up. There's another takedown. Edmonton going to work this one out of their zone. Florida getting set. Donald, how's it going? Welcome in. Working it through. Panthers, Reinhardt, or Tkachuk, trying to center it to Reinhardt. Long pass for Henrique. He falls. Florida bringing it right back the middle of the ice. Ekblad tips this over to Bennett. Bennett walking up, cutting towards the middle. He gets stonewalled. Another little chance to drive this one through, and it goes just wide. Stetson, how's it going? Welcome in. Waiting for George Strait. Nice. Stetson, enjoy the show. Panthers backing it up. They're getting set. Watching as the Oilers try and move this puck. Edmonton using the net as a shield. 4:35 to go now. Behind the net is Wallman. Wallman looking up ice. It's 1-0 Florida. 1-0 Panthers here in the opening frame. Pass dumped all the way down the ice. Bobrovsky comes out of the net to play it. Edmonton up on the forecheck. Nugent Hopkins doing a heck of a job in there. This coming around behind the net. And it's picked up. And now finally we got a penalty. Finally, Seth Jones is going to get the gate. He's going to go to the box. Janmark gets interfered with, and the Oil are going to the power play. Unacceptable. Dale, what's going on? Watching Game 5 live, listening to your commentary. Thank you so much, Dale. Appreciate it. Draisaitl, they just showed the replay, and it did indeed hit that side of the net. Kulikov getting that hip out on Evander Kane. Listen, I love an old school hip check. We haven't seen many, but I think that was just a tad late. But it's hard to tell in slow-mo. They're going to a commercial break, and wow, we are up for an Oiler power play, looking to tie this one up. Adrian, how's it going? Welcome in. Other than the Oilers, no team has given the Panthers a run for the money. Donald, you are correct. They are playing it hard, and we got to give credit to the Panthers because they played a ridiculous playoffs. I mean, they blew Carolina out of the water. They blew Toronto up. I mean, it was a good series, going 7 games, but couple of those, Florida was just running away with it. Phil, how you doing, Phil? Just going to ask if the nursery rhyme 3 blind mice. Abstractus, how's it going? Welcome in. Again, thanks y'all for being here. One of the things we like to do is play a little rock, paper, scissors. You all know the game. It's a rock, it's paper, or scissors. I'm going to throw out one of them. You have to drop in one, but don't change your pick and after I put in mine. So here we go. First round of the night, rock, paper, scissors. Who's going to beat me? Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot, I'm going scissors first. Who are you going? I'm going scissors. David, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's go. D coming in from Germany. Welcome in. Wayne is going rock. Justin's going rock. LOB is going paper. Nice. Abstractus is going paper. Onyx going rock. Wildman, scissors. Kathy, paper, whatever, rock. Nicholas is going rock. Got some scissors. Ben going paper. Paper, rock, rock, rock. Scissors, scissors. Not my night. Paper, rock. All over the board. A lot of rocks out of the gate tonight. A lot of rocks and a lot of papers. 954. How's it going? Rock, rock, rock. Nice. Paper. Dynamite Todd. Nice. Scissors, scissors. A lot of paper, a lot of rock. Babs, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, let's go. Oiler power play. They are on it. Sledgehammer. What are you, Triple H? Hunter Hurst Helmsley. 42.3% power play at home, these Oilers. Lester's going with the paper. They need one here to tie. With 4:15 to go off the draw, Cat's going to win it. Oil trying to knock it away. Corey Perry did. Going to deflect it to the point. Draisaitl holds it in. Leon with a horrible pass. Bouchard can't handle it, and the Cat's going to come away. Nosek trying to make a move. Drives this one down in the corner. Takes it away from Bouchard. Bouchard's having a tough first period. Nosek still with it in here, eating up some important minutes. Finally, Draisaitl going to bring this one up. He's going to stop outside the line. Now brings it in. Sliding it up for Perry. Got my flannel shirt. Think I can still be Canadian? Absolutely, Stetson. Thank you so much for hitting that super chat. We appreciate it. Down in the corner, Florida going to clear this one. Just about a minute gone. We're 1:10 left to go on the power play. Not a good start here for the Oilers. They didn't get this one going. Bouchard a little behind the back pass. Here's McDavid. McDavid on the move. Up over the line. McDavid fans on the shot. Florida going to pick this one up. They're going to clear it down the ice again. Beverly, how's it going? Welcome in. Beverly, how's the game? Mika, how's it going? Here comes Bouchard. Hits the red line, dumps it in. 45 seconds to go in the power play. 3 minutes to go here in the period. Scalpeled. How's it going? Welcome in. Turning around Florida with this shorthanded. Spinning around is Listerainen. Listo tries to center it. Can't do it. Now Bouchard has it. 30 seconds. 25 seconds. They're just wasting this whole power play. J-Rocks, how's it going? Jason, what's up? Wallman loses the handle, and Florida again sends it all the way down the ice. Right on Picard. He tried to play it away as Marchand came right in up on him, but he's going to hold it too long, gets a whistle. So with 16 seconds in the power play, it's going to be a face-off in the Oilers zone, and it has not been a good power play at all here for the Edmonton Oilers. The Panthers trapping them down low, stealing the puck, playing it away. Chris, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh, I love the trolls. I love people who have nothing better to do than troll. Ekholm going to play this one around. On the move. Here comes Edmonton. Edmonton going to carry this one up, trying to work it through. In over the line. Henrique bobbled it. That's going to do it. Power play has expired. No time left on the power play, and they had nothing going. No shots going at all. This back, Bennett going to pick it up. Bennett going to turn, move it. Stetson, thank you so much. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Here comes Florida again, and they're going to score. Oh, Chris, Baton Rouge is awesome. Love it. Good stuff there. Oh, my goodness. The Stetson is dropping the super chat, the Florida Panthers, and it's the guy who's leading all scorers in goals. Yikes. Tkachuk picks it up. His shot gets blocked. It comes right to Sam Bennett, and he buries it for his 15th goal. Sam Bennett's 15th goal, and it's Tkachuk's 15th assist. Unbelievable. The two Rats get the 2 goals. Brad Marchand and Sam Bennett. Wow. Brian, how's it going? Welcome in. 1:50 to go. The Panthers are up 2-0 here in this important and pivotal Game 5, and this time they're going to bring it in offside. Unreal. Oilers need another pep talk. They do. They do. They do. Tracy, how's it going? Maybe Skinner should have started. That's funny. And how's it going? Welcome in. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be Pokozin. I think he's going to go. And he is. Pokozin is going to go to the box. So the Panthers get 2 power plays, or 2 goals. They now go to a power play with 1:43 here in the first. And they've been able to score. Back to Tkachuk. Going to put this one across. Here's Jones stepping in when this one goes wide. Back to Ekblad. Ekblad putting it across. Going to be tipped. Remember, in the last game, Panthers scored 3 in the first. The Oilers were able to come back in the second. It looks like we're going to be playing this comeback game again. In the corner, Reinhart back to Barkov. Back to the point. Florida working this one through. Kind of across. Here's a shot. Blocked. Another shot. That one is blocked again. They can't clear. Picking this one up. Hanging on to it. Florida working it off the boards. Back to the point to Jones. Jones, he's going to bring this one in. He's going to cycle it back. Ekblad, back to Jones. Jones and Ekblad here on the near side of the ice, trying to put it around. Back to Ekblad. Last minute of play in this period. Putting it down low. Tkachuk's side of the net. All 4 Oilers down low. Now they're going to race up, trying to steal it away. They do, and they're going to clear this one all the way down the ice. 45 seconds to go. Believe in the comeback. The comeback is real. Bennett going to play this one across. Florida up over the red line, going to dump this one in. 35 seconds to go here in the period. Verhaeghe up on it. He's going to try and spin it around, gets it back to the point. Taking a look over to Schmidt. Schmidt doesn't shoot, walks up. Schmidt, now he shoots. And that one is in the glove of Calvin Pickard. Wow. Nice little save here, but the Panthers, they are for real. These guys are driving hard. They are playing phenomenal hockey. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe. We're coming up to 300 subs. So thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. And if you're watching on one of the other platforms, make sure to hit those follows as well. Let's see. Oh, Justin, we'll see. We'll see. 23 seconds to go left in this period. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Marchand set up in the wing. Bennett in to take this draw. Nope. McDavid going to be waved out. Fans don't like this one, of course. Send it up. Bennett loses this draw. Nice job by Janmark to win this draw. Oil going to put it around. This is going to come all the way out. Going to roll right up on Bob. Bobrovsky taking a look. He's going to hang on, start to move this one across. Here comes Schmidt. Schmidt going to hit that blue line, played up to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe coming in. Long cross-ice pass, open net. They couldn't put it in. Pickard coming post to post. Wraparound attempt. That's going to be stopped. Another shot, and it's going to be deflected wide. And Sam Bennett takes a cross-check from Wallman, and then Bennett gets up in the face of Wallman. Bennett and Wallman still jawing at each other. The buzzer went. This period comes to an end. So Bennett got Wallman right up in the face. And the refs separating them. They're all going to go to their benches here. A nice job as they drove this one through. Florida they're just looking so strong right now. So strong. All right, let's take a look at all of this. Oh, Wallman, upon review, Wallman with a sell job. Wallman with a big sell job there. 2-0 Florida Panthers after one period of play. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Here are the stats for period number one. They have 9 shots for the Florida Panthers, only 3 for the Oilers. The Oilers, you can't win if you don't get shots on net. 9 hits apiece, so the hitting is pretty close. 14-7, Florida winning those faceoffs, doing a nice job. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. However, Panthers still have 17 seconds to go on the power play when they return for period number 2. 6-3, the giveaways, Edmonton with 6. 1 takeaway, 12 block shots for the Oilers, 7 for the Florida Panthers. Your 2 goal scorers, Brad Marchand, his 9th, and that's from Lundell, and then Sam Bennett, his 15th from Tkachuk. Yeah, Lost, it is pretty brutal so far. It is pretty brutal. They did not come out to play well. Jose, how's it going? All right, we told you earlier we bought an old wax pack of hockey cards. We're going to show you who we got, and we're giving these away. We are giving these away later on tonight. So we're going to show you. Hopefully these will show up okay. So let's go. Yeah, we'll do it reverse order. Here we go. We're going to start it. Remember, in these packs, they had the old Soviet cards. That's how far back. So we're going to start with the Soviet wings. So the Soviet wings, this is Gennady Lebedev. Gennady Lebedev. That's going way, way back. Todd, what's going on? Then we go old school Buffalo Sabres, Pierre Turgeon, little Pierre Turgeon. Love Pierre Turgeon, man. He was so good. From the Calgary Flames, we go number 29, Joel Otto. Little Joel Otto, remember him? That's right, way back to the old school wax packs. Now I'm going to save him for the end. I'm going to save those 2 for towards the end. I'm mixing up the order here because keep the better ones for the end. From the Detroit Red Wings, we got Craig Adams. A little Craig Adams there. Oops. Love it. These O-Pee-Chee cards were awesome. From the New York Islanders, Gary Nyland. Gary Nyland or Nyland. Nyland. From the Islanders. You remember Otto. There you go. Old Soviet packs, is that allowed? So they were, this is back when they used to play. They had these tournaments against the Central Red Army and these Soviet teams. So they included them in here, which was pretty wild. Sales, what's going on? Welcome in. Fin Team rules. Why don't people like the Panthers, and why people, where did that go? People like the Oilers. Oh, there's there's a lot of reasons. All right, we'll get into that in just a minute. Charles, how's it going? From the Hartford Whalers, Brad Shaw from the old Hartford Whalers. Hey, Wazowski, what's going on? Welcome, bud. Then we're going to save the Oiler for later. From the New Jersey Devils, he also played on the Montreal Canadiens. Mika, what's going on? And I subbed on. Oh, Mika, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing Zarly Zalapsky. It is not Zarly Zalapsky, but he is awesome. I love Zarly Zalapsky. But it is from the New Jersey Devils. We got Kirk Muller. I forgot that he was on the Devils, to be honest with you. And then from the Edmonton Oilers, here's one everybody remembers. Esa Tikkanen from the Oilers. Esa Tikkanen, one of the greats. And then last but not least, from the Central Red Army team, Valerie Kamensky. There you go, from the Central Red Army. Kamensky was a good player. He was a good player. So there you go. Little 90-91 O-Peachy cards. We're going to be giving these away to one lucky winner a little bit later on in the show. And they just don't make cards like this anymore. They just don't make cards. Esa Tikkanen here he is again. Good old Esa Tikkanen. They just don't make cards like that anymore. But it was awesome. Why, when the Oilers win, do we have to hear how great Connor McDavid is? Darren, Connor McDavid is one of the best in the world today, which is probably why. He also hasn't won a cup. So everybody wants to see him. Kamensky was a sniper in 87. Yeah, Todd, he was really good. Esa Tikkanen was amazing. He was Kamensky's a decent one. Really, really good. Sid wants to win. Of course. I wonder what the value is. Let's take a look. Just so we can say, hey, is it actually worth anything? Because a lot of the time with the base cards, you don't really know. Let's just go Kamensky. And we'll just do Central. Let's see. Let us see. Holy, what? No. Really? Is this true? Hang on. Let me change this filter a little bit. All right, that's more like it. Still some of these cards do hold a little bit of value. That's pretty good. I'm like, one of the last ones up. I mean, they're a couple of bucks, but the first thing I saw when I searched for it was $23. Like, really? $23? That's not bad. But we're going to be giving these away. All the cards in the pack are going to go to one lucky winner. Connor isn't leaving Chicago. Connor Bedard, I agree. I don't think Connor Bedard is leaving Chicago. He actually came out and said he wants to stay. Patoli, how's it going? Paul, what's up? What's the story on Zach Hyman? Zach Hyman is he'll be back next year, is essentially the story on Zach Hyman. The Hymenator. Dislocated wrist was the injury. He needed to have his surgery, so he is not going to be playing at all in these finals, and he's recovering. He had a surgery. He's recovering, expected to be ready to go for next season. So that's kind of all we're looking at. We can't hear your lovely okay, so let me scroll through some of the other comments here. In 96, you want that Kamensky card. Rob wants it. So that's the story on Hyman. But we will be giving these away a little later. Real News, what's going on? Thank you so much. God help win those cards you collect. I love them. You know, it's funny. We were, like I was telling the story earlier, we were at the rink today, got to lace them up, got to go on the ice, and I'm a sucker for vending machines, especially vending machines that have hockey cards in them. I took a look through, and most of them they had a bunch of singles, and they were like the free, hockey card day giveaway. And they had some old Premier they had a bunch of old stuff, but nothing that was jumped out at me. And I saw they had this old O-Pee-Chee, 9091 O-Pee-Chee, and it did have some good rookies in that year. And I'm like, you know what? For a couple of bucks, why not? At least we can get a piece of gum. Not that we ate the gum, but at least we could remember that smell, that feeling of the wax when you opened it up and you just, brought back so many memories. So many memories. All right. Looking at this hockey game, not a good start for the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers, a little bit of a disaster. 2 good goals here by the Florida Panthers. Brad Marchand, Sam Bennett, they got the job done. They put this one in. Oh my goodness. That's hysterical. I know we used to play games where you'd throw them against the wall, or you'd put them in your bicycle spokes. So as you would ride, they'd flip. But yeah, we really butchered these cards back in the day. Sasha, what's up? They do today. Upper Deck is the company, is the brand for the rookie cards now, the Young Guns cards. Absolutely. 100%. But even the pricing is getting so crazy, so out of hand. It used to be back in the 90s, you'd pay $40, $50, $60 for a hobby box. Now, it's about $150 on average. And that's if you like pre-order. If you want to pre-order Upper Deck Extended Series, which just came out about a week or two ago, excuse me, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, they were $175 a box. $175 a box. It's not worth $175. But you know why it's that much? Because there's 1 of 8. There are 8 in total. Alex Ovechkin autographed Young Gun cards. He did 8 for breaking the record. And so they jack up the prices. The year before, when Connor Bedard had his rookie card in Upper Deck, boxes were going for $400 a pop, which is crazy. It's all about jacking up the prices, trying to make a buck instead of the folks that just collect. Genevieve, how's it going? Welcome in. I think it was a good move. I think it was certainly a good move. He's playing okay. I don't blame him on these goals, really, but you need to get solid goaltending. Your defense have to help out, and right now the Oilers are just a little bit of a hot mess. Show us the back of a card. O-Pee-Chee always had a cool little side note. All right, sure. Let's grab that Esa Tikkanen. Let's see what they say. So here's I can't. It's green, so I can't show you the back. But what it says, it has the height, the weight. So Esa Tikkanen, 6'1", 200 pounds, shoots left. Last amateur club was IFK Finland in 84-85. Acquired 4th round choice. They don't say selection or draft. 4th round choice, 82nd overall in the 1983 draft. Has his birth date. He's from Helsinki. And game-winning goals in 89-90, he had 6. And then the little blurb, which you're referring to, it says, an excellent skater with plenty of heart and a deadly wrist shot from inside the circle. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. What do they say about Kirk Muller here? Kirk Muller, captain of the Devils. Kirk led the team in scoring, at his best playing a robust physical game. Not much. Brad Shaw from the Hartford Whalers. Brad's size precludes his playing a physical style of defense in the NHL. So he's developed his passing and puck handling. All right, Brad. He was 6 feet, 190 pounds, and still a good size. Gary Nyland had no comment. Craig Adams, no comment. Here, Joel Otto, it says, a strong skater with a long reach. Joel is often used to neutralize Oilers' Mark Messier. That's funny. Wow, Joel Otto was 6'4", 220 pounds. That was a monster size back then. For Pierre Turgeon, it says, a coming superstar. Pierre arrived in style last year. Rated circuit's top player at mid-season in at least one poll. His many talents await only a little seasoning in the bigs. That's funny. You're right. I didn't realize they had those sayings in there. Good call. Real good call. Oilers are like a steam locomotive. Start slow, but once they get going, hopefully they can get going. That's going to be the thing. Hockey cards are a huge business and investment, no longer a fun thing. Charles, that's a great point. That is a great point. You're right. it is a business, and it's unfortunate. I remember when I went to the card store, I was just going out for lunch one day. I wanted to get out of the house. So I'm like, I'm just going to pop into my local store and kind of take a look, see if there's any good deals. And this was right when Extended kind of came out. And I asked him, because they were ripping about 4 or 5 boxes in the store. And I said, oh, how much are the boxes? And he said, $175. And they were literally ripping the packs. Every big hit the guy got, he handed it to the guy behind the counter and said, up, put this one up. So every big hit, he was just taking a picture, putting it right up on eBay for sale. And I understand, people look for everything to make a buck, but it really does make it not overly affordable for a lot of people, which is just very unfortunate. All right, let me scroll back. When does one get a shot at winning those wonderful cards? Norm, we're going to open it up in period number 2. We're going to open up the giveaway. All we ask, of course, is that you support the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and it'll be an in-chat giveaway, so there'll be a command you can type in for your chat to win. You have a 74-75 set in a binder. Oh, Wayne, nice. Those were the good years. There are a lot of good players back then. Tommy, how's it going? Welcome in. Radio, what's up? Welcome in. All right, I know I'm behind here. It's ridiculous. People are vultures when it comes to cards. Real news, I see these videos all the time on different social media platforms of people getting caught at Walmart or Target or wherever, where they're literally in the aisles, putting their fingers through the bottom and pulling out packs, weighing them. It's absolutely crazy. People will go through anything to try and kind of steal or rip off some of these top cards because they can turn and make quite a lot of money on them. Let's see here. It's green. Yeah. Because the virtual backgrounds and stuff, the green never really comes through. Ekholm look old, real old. You can't let Marchand's. Yeah, Charles. The problem with Ekholm, he's still very hurt. He's still very hurt, very beat up. But he wasn't going to miss this, but he did. Marchand got in there real quick. I'm happy my city has drafted Bradley Nadeau in 2021, but we traded him to the BCHL. Hey, it happens, Mika. It happens, right? We've drafted a lot of good players over the years, and they've been traded, and sometimes it drives you absolutely bonkers. They do, Sid. That gross gum was still in there, hard as a rock. Threw it out though, wasn't going to eat that. Roddy, what's going on? Rowdy, what's going on? I hope the Oilers win this series. I'm on an under 6 point under, going with the under. Ooh, risky. But hey, it's got to be one of these days, right? I have so many unopened boxes of NHL era. Really? That is so cool. Unfortunately, the upper deck in the early 90s stuff is so overproduced. But there are some good cards in there. There certainly are some good cards. You should have some fun and crack open a couple. But that is very cool. I've often wished that I held on to some of my boxes to open them up now. Let's see. To be honest, I somewhat wish I didn't. Late childhood most. Oh, no, Rob. But it's always fun. Fun is what you make of it. Most fellas were 5'8". They were small back then. The pink powder sugared strip. That's right. That is right. That pink strip with the powder sugar. It was a Kirk Muller ninja. It certainly was. This is an embarrassing first period. Ekholm gets cooked. McDavid is invisible. I didn't think McDavid has played that bad, to be honest with you. He's had some opportunities. He carried the puck. The problem is McDavid can't do it all. The Panthers have 3 solid lines that can bury you. And they got a 4th line that can control the puck because they're hard in the corners. The Oilers need to start getting some support from the rest of their team. McDavid played 7 minutes in that first. Nugent Hopkins played 7 minutes. Draisaitl played 5.5. Perry 5.5. Brown 5.5. Henrique 5.5. So it's going to be tough. From a defensive standpoint, Bouchard played 8.5. Nurse at 7 minutes. Kulak at 6. Ekholm only played about 5.5 minutes. So it's going to be very interesting. All right. Thank you all so much for all your comments. I appreciate it. I know I couldn't get to all of them, but we got a second period to get to. Offensive zone possession time. This is a joke. About 3 minutes for the Florida Panthers. The Edmonton Oilers had 40 seconds of offensive zone possession time. Only 40 seconds. Ouch. That hurts. All right, let's get ready to get back in here. We're going to open up this giveaway momentarily. Where's the screen? There's the screen. Let's go. Rainer, how's it going? Nothing against the sign, Mary. Oh, yeah. Oh, listen, a good old sign. Any of those cards, any of those old school cards signed is pretty good. I got a bunch upstairs. I got a bunch of signed cards. Maybe we'll give away a signed card. When we hit 29,000, when we hit 29K, I'm going to go grab an autographed card out of my desk upstairs. We're going to give one of those away. All right, here we go. Back in action. Period is underway. Panthers still on the power play for about 10 seconds. This coming to an end. I'm going to move these away. We got to get the giveaway up and running. Back through Verhaeghe with this now. Kulak going to send this all the way down, and it's going to be an icing call. They're just getting ready. It's going to be an autographed Sam card. No, it'll be a real autograph card. I used to go to a lot of card shows back in the day, and I got a bunch of stuff autographed. So I'll go through and we'll pull some up and we'll give one away. 29,000. We're giving away an autograph card. I had a garbage bag. Oh, Sid. All right, off the draw. Edmonton going to flip this one all the way. It gets knocked down. Panthers in the middle. Here's a shot. That one is working. Oilers trying to clear. They're going to play it to the side. Over to the boards. Now they cycle it around. Trying to get it out. Bouchard, he's going to go up along the boards. No Babe Ruth. No Babe Ruth. This coming back through. All right, hit those subscribes. It's almost time to open up our draw. This is playing background. We're going to have to take care of that as well. Bukozin trying to get this one down the ice, trying to work this one across. Bennett picking it up. He's coming through. Bennett is a machine. Back around behind the net. Florida going to get this one out. There's a little takedown. Edmonton backing it around. The crowd trying to get the Oilers in here. Trying to get them going. The Let's Go Oiler chants. Busting out. Forsling putting it across. Ekblad with it. He's going to clear this one all the way down the ice. All right, sorry. Trying to multitask here. Big takedown. Wallman gets knocked down. Oh, where did... That's weird. Back the other way. Coming down. Marchand's shot. That one goes wide.
Let's go.
Back through around the corner. There we go. Hopefully that'll take that out. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Let's go. 14 subs away from 300. We're going to open up this hockey card giveaway. That should be popping up in the chat momentarily. Should tell you how to enter. This coming back around. Exclamation mark cup will get you an entry to the giveaway. This here's a shot. It is 100% free to enter. Back around behind the net, trying to get this through. We got some other packages of prizes that are just about ready to go out. Back in here, Oilers in their own zone, going across D to D, getting it set up. Darren, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Over the line, Florida coming in. Barkov pulling up. Barkov on the sideboards, backhand right on. Great save. This one, a rebound, goes wide in the corner. Ekblad picking it up. Going to send it over to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe taking a look down around at the side. Cycling it here to Reinhart. Reinhart coming through. Back at the corner. Trying to get it. Thank you for hitting those subs. Over to Forsling. He bobbles it. Oilers with a chance. Here they come. Flying. Kane. Oh, he gets taken down. The arm goes up, and we got a penalty. As Ekblad is arguing, but his skate makes contact, and Kane goes down. So the Oilers back to the power play. That's right. Exclamation mark cup gets you into the giveaway. Chance to win these 90-91 O-Peachy cards. Unbelievable. Picard tried to play this one up. He gave the puck right away. The Panthers had a chance, and the Oilers with a breakout. Kane going in, stops up, And as Ekblad comes sliding over, takes the feet out from under him, and he goes down. The Oilers on their first power play were not good. Hopefully they will be much, much better here today. Much better. Jonesy, how's it going? Welcome in. They're 0 for 1 tonight. Nosek off the draw, going to win this one back. Mikkola going to put it off the boards. This comes all the way down. Bouchard racing back to pick it up. Pickard's going to scroll this one around very slowly. Edmonton now back to Bouchard, looking to set it up. They're going to move this one across. Here they come, Bouchard. Little drop back pass. McDavid starting to pick up some speed. He's going to bring it up, flipping it over to Nugent Hopkins, back to McDavid. He's going to take a bump. Ken is calling and saying the shorthanded goal. Draisaitl to the line, over to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins down low. McDavid up out to Bouchard. He goes to Draisaitl, shooting. That one is going to go wide, back to the point. Bouchard holds this one in just. Nugent Hopkins, he battles. Getting it over to McDavid. McDavid drops it back, and this is going to be cleared all the way down the ice. Bouchard back to pick this one up. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go on this power play. We are 12 subs away from 28,300. Hit that subscribe for us and make sure to enter our giveaway. Nugent Hopkins going to drop it back to Bouchard. Up to Nugent Hopkins. He goes down low, walking out of the corner. Forgot the puck. Now he goes back for it, trying to turn this one around. Cross ice. Back to Bouchard. Doesn't shoot. Over to Nugent Hopkins. He shoots. That one is deflected down. Edmonton, a chip shot. There's a huge cross check from behind on Kulikov. Absolutely dropping his man in front of the net. Back over. Working this back and forth. Bouchard wants it. He still wants it. He gets it. He doesn't shoot. Bouchard going to play this one back down. McDavid. He's going to creep around. Thank you so much for hitting that. Justin hitting it. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. Here's a blast right on. Nice save going into the corner. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Florida going to steal this one away. They're going to clear it all the way down the ice. No need to panic just yet. No need to panic just yet. This is going to be played up. Reinhart keeps this one in, back in the corner, and this is going to go up. It's actually going to hit the mesh and go out of play. Wow. Some good passing, some good puck movement. Now, the winner, whoever wins, I will give you the option. If you want the old school wax wrapper, I can send you that too if you really want it. 14:40 to go. 2-0 Florida Panthers. Panthers, really the dominant team so far. Let's go. Face off just outside the Oilers' blue line. Edmonton going to win this one back. Ford Fiesta, what's going on? Going to chip this one all the way down. And that's going to go out of play. Ford, you are welcome here. Everybody is welcome here. As long as everybody's respectful and behaves themselves.
Let's go.
No sense to go watch other channels that don't interact with you. Better to be here and enjoy the fun where we'll actually talk to you.
Let's go.
Thank you for hitting those subscribes. Keeping it real. Keeping the channel growing. Hockey Dude, we appreciate it. Sales, welcome in. Playing this one back around. Edmonton. Trying to get this one out. The Panthers just keep pressing. Goes around the corner. Bennett in here. Bennett getting carried. Looking to send this one across. Tommy, thank you so much. Right back at you. Edmonton, a long flip pass. Too far. Picked up by the Panthers D. Going to work it ahead. Florida. Bring this one right back in. Tkachuk. He goes in the corner, playing it around behind the net. Edmonton tries to clear. They can't. Bennett, he went the wrong way. If Bennett would have went right instead of left, he would have had a great opportunity. This coming across, down is Nurse. Nurse over the line. Nurse going to chuck this one down in the corner. Cycling it around. Quick pass. Bennett over the line. He's going to dump it across. Trying to get this one through. Teresa, what's going on? It is a fun game, that's for sure. Down in the corner, trying to work it through. We don't need to talk about other streamers here. We don't need to mention anybody else. Quick shot going to be deflected down in the corner. Picked up by the Panthers. Long pass. Can't connect. Back in the corner. This one coming back around and through. Nosek. He's turning right. He's turning left. Nosek trying to come around. Back to the line. Over long. Shot. This one going just wide. Pickard's going post to post. Having some trouble. Charlie, how's it going? Welcome in. Charlie, I hope you're feeling much, much better. Back in the corner, Edmonton behind the net. Florida, though, continues to control. Right now, they've been in here about 45 seconds. Edmonton finally picks it up. They're going to work this one up and all the way down. McKenzie, what's going on? Shut down for audio, like Sportsnet is taking some down right now. Oh, interesting. Then they should. You know what? They should. Trying to get this one through. Back around, bringing it all the way down, all the way down. And that's going to be flipped out. Unfortunately, Chuck Ballers, there's we're seeing more and more people trying to cheat the system and not put in the work, and it's unfortunate. So there's a conversation going on. The officials are all going to get together. They're going to talk this one over. 13 worth 100 seconds. Wow. Nice. They're having this conversation here. Where is it going to be? We're one shy. 28,299. Who's going to get that milestone subscribe? Who's going to put us over? Still having a conversation. Is it a penalty? Reinhardt was there. The stick lift. And the puck flipped up and out of play. It did not hit anybody on the way. This should be a Florida penalty. When they return, they're going to commercial break. When they return, we will see. Are they actually going to call it the penalty? There it is. 28,300. Thank you all so very, very, very much. We appreciate it. Wow. Unbelievable. Thank you all. We are on the way to 28.5. 198 subscribers to go. Tell your friends, tell your colleagues, tell everybody, come on in, hit that subscribe. All right, the giveaway is open, and I don't think other channels do giveaways like we do giveaways. I think we're the only one that offers up as much as we do. We've given away a lot over the last 2 seasons. We've given away a lot of hockey cards. Tim Hortons Upper cards, hockey cards, Upper Deck hockey cards. We've given away merch. T-shirts, hats, mugs. We've given away gift cards, lots of gift cards. We've given away hockey tickets. That's right. One of our major milestone accomplishments, we gave away a pair of Toronto Maple Leaf hockey tickets. What other channel is doing that? So you've come to the right place. You never know what we may give away. You never know what you could win. And we do it all because we appreciate you so much. We love our hockey. We love our sports. And this is so much fun for us. You all make it fun for us. Leafs #1 fan, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome. How can you be the #1 fan if I'm the #1 fan? No, I'm just kidding. Y'all let you be it. I'll let you be it. All right, they are coming back from commercial break. It is official. This is ruled over the glass delay of game. So the Edmonton Oilers, who are 0 for 2 tonight on the power play, going to get their third opportunity coming up. Their third opportunity, and they have not been good with the man advantage. And off the draw, lucky this one got blown down because it hopped and came out of the zone. So let's get this one going. Let's get this one back and going. Oh, so they changed the name, eh? 12:32 to go, 2-0 Florida Panthers. Lots of time left to go in this hockey game, but they're going to need to kind of put things in overdrive and get going here real quick. Lundell in to take it. Edmonton going to win this back. Here's a shot. That one's going to go wide. McDavid trying to get there. He can't do it. That's right, Tara. Third time's a charm. Ekblad bites the dust. This coming around at the side. All about the alternative. How's it going? Welcome in. Champlain in front. They can't get it. They keep this one going. Didn't you also give away a cruise? Or something? Yeah, guys, we did. We gave away a trip. That's right. I forgot about that. Coming through, back across. Dropping it to the point. Bouchard. Looking. Bouch. Bringing it back around. Walking right up. Trying to drive this one through in front. They can't get a shot to Bouchard. He hammers it. It goes just wide. Trying to shovel this one in. Back up top. Let's go. Bouchard again with it. Oilers are pressing. They're looking much better here. McDavid trying to come through. Express, how's it going? Here's another shot. That one is blocked. Forsling did a nice job. Panthers ripping around the boards. Bouchard holds this one in. Over to McDavid. McDavid shooting. Hits the goalpost. Dings the iron. This back around. Thank you so much for hitting those subscribes. Coming out in front, a little bounce play. That one is blocked. Bow Wow, what's going on? Oh, look at the dog. That's awesome. Joey, what's going on? Over to Cross. McDavid to Draisaitl. That one is deflected in the air. Draisaitl getting pinched up by Listerinen. They get it to the point. They keep it in. 40 seconds to go in the power play. McDavid trying to shovel it across. Stop going to Draisaitl. Every time he's like at that side of the net. Back to McDavid. McDavid shooting. Oh, there's a huge cross check. And no call. As Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is taking a beating in front of the net. The Oilers putting some pressure. They just can't get it through. Eric, how's it going? Welcome in. Wow. Mackenzie, what's going on? What are we guessing? Oh, my goodness. This is nuts. This is exciting. We said it was a toss-up. Draisaitl sucks. Well, I don't quite think he sucks, but everybody knows the pass is coming to him. It's the Oilers' MO on the power play. Oh, I got to get a new ice pack for the back. I told you I was hurting after being on the ice today. Got the ice packs going and everything. All right, off the draw. This back to the line. Edmonton trying to bring this one through in the skates. Cycling, shooting, deflecting, and Florida steals and clears this one all the way down. Bobrovsky is outstanding. This turning around. Last year you're supporting Florida. Rainer, I was too. I do like the Panthers. I was happy they won their first cup. Now it's time for Edmonton to bring it home. Bring it back north of the border. This is going to be flipped along. The Panthers are going to bring this one up. Shots are now 9-9. It's 6-1 for the Oilers in this period. This is what happened in the last game. Florida jumped out to a lead. Edmonton had a fantastical second period. Right now, they just can't beat Bob. What about Bob? Trying to get this one going all the way down. Florida going to send it iced all the way down. Ice pack for the back. Just dropped. And Rob, who knew? Who knew? This back around behind the net. Nurse going to pick it up. Looks one way, looks the other way. Rodriguez coming in on him. Gives it to Kulak. He's going to send it all the way down. Trying to work this through. Audrey, how's it going? Welcome in. Zimmer, thank you so much. Oilers need to get going. They got to keep pressing. Picked up here by Arvidsson. Arvidsson drawing back in tonight. Going to make his way down, sending it all the way down the ice in the Panther zone. Oilers forecheck. Janmark in there tied up. Taken away by Arvidsson. Back up top to Wallman. Sending it across. Fake shot from the point. Now here's a blast. That one goes wide. Over on the near side, they keep it in. Wallman sending it over to the far side of the ice. A lot of shots, but they're missing the net. You got to put them on. This one picked up. This coming all the way down. Joey, in this particular game or just in general? Here comes Stetcher. Stetcher bringing this one. Not at home. How's it going? What's it like trying to talk to 1,000 people all at once? Not at home. It's crazy, but I love it. I love it. Trying to flip it around. Ekholm. Going to cycle it back around. We're going to do a little behind the scenes live this summer, and I'm going to show you guys what it's like to produce and put on one of these shows. Here's a long shot coming around over on the sideboards. Oil going to play it down. 8:40 to go here in this period. Trying to get it going. Goodbye, bloke. Here's a quick shot going to be knocked down. Ekholm, 85 miles an hour. Cannot beat Bob. Fernando, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. They're going to take a little pause for the cause, a break for the action, pay some bills. And the Florida Panthers absolutely running away with this hockey game right now. 2-0, 8:32 here to go. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. Joe, what's going on? The Cup enjoys living in paradise and has something to do with beaches and warm weather. Joe, it's true. And, you know, there was an interview, Matt Tkachuk, I heard him, he said he got in big trouble last year. If you remember when they won the Cup, they had the Cup on the beach, and Tkachuk took it, and he ran and jumped in the ocean. He took the Cup in the ocean. And if you remember, they were playing with it in the water for a while, and he got in real big trouble from the Cup handlers. And they were told absolutely the Cup cannot go in the ocean. And it's all because the salt water, right, is really, really bad for it. So it's pretty funny that they did it. It made for a great moment. Any tabletop gamers? You mean like old school arcade, like Arkanoid and Pac-Man type of tabletops? Who's your team in this game? Joey, I want to see the Oilers pull it out. Truth be told, I'm a fan of both teams. I have reasons I want both teams to win, but I want the Oilers to bring it home. I am a Panthers fan, but Panthers won it last year. They had their moment. I was really happy for them. We celebrated. Now it's the Oilers' time. I want them to bring this cup back home to Canada. It's about time. It's about time. Brandon, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. That's right, Patoli. We need it bad. We need it bad. I like air hockey. Oh, air hockey is so much fun. Make a big bubble hockey game out of a pool. Oh, Todd, I haven't played bubble hockey in so long. Now, remember the boo button? You'd hit that boo button on the side. Bubble hockey was the best. In your opinion, what is the hardest position to play in the game? Ooh, that's a really tough question. Right off the hop, I want to say goaltender. I think goaltender is probably the hardest to play. A ton of pressure. You get blamed for everything, and it's just so different. I would say defense is probably the next harder after that. Back around. Here's a long shot. Edmonton tipping this one in. Trying to bring it around. Draisaitl, he gets tripped up, but it was by his own player. Puck coming around to the side. Skywalker, what's going on? Welcome in. Bringing this one all the way down. Trying to flip this across. Tabletop hockey games were cool. They were cool. Shot hits the side of the net. Florida down in the corner. Trying to work this one across. Love bubble hockey. It's so good. Thomas, how's it going? Welcome in. Hey, TJ. This year, will it be the Oilers' year? Here they come. Edmonton. Over the line to Draisaitl. Draisaitl dropping it back for Hagee. Takes this one away. Linus, how's it going? Welcome in. Back through, over, and all the way down the ice. We have our giveaway open. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Join up our giveaway for your chance to win this open pack of 90-91 O-Pee-Chee hockey cards. 7 shots now for the Oilers, 1 for the Panthers in this period. Nugent Hopkins leaves it for Pekosen. Playing it around the boards. Nurse thought about pinching up. Now he's going to back up. I think center because you need to get the puck from defense to offense. That is true, Mohammed. That's a good call. Centerman does play, they got to play well at both ends of the ice. This is going to be chipped up down the corner. Centermans have to be really good skaters. Really good skaters. Zamboni driver is hard. Unless you play in net against the Leafs. Oh, RK. This back through behind the net, trying to drag it around. Marchand back to the point, over across. Here's a shot. Good save by Picard. Playing this one out. Little tie-up takedown. Schmidt keeps this one in. Florida. Back Bennett to Rodriguez. Going behind the net for Chucky. He can't get it. Draisaitl trying to chip it out. He does. The Draisaitl desperately needs a change. The Oilers are changing. The Cat's going to move it up. Draisaitl. Bennett, Tkachuk. They're working it around. Rodriguez is up there. Back to Bennett. Bennett throwing it to the point. This one is going to come out. They're all going to back this one up. I'm sad hockey is about to be over until the fall. Yeah, it's going to be over, but there's lots that goes on in the summertime. Lots of breaking news. We got the drafts, we got the free agency, lots of signings, lots of hockey news to come. Plus we'll have lots of Canadian Football League coverage, NFL coverage. Going to be a lot. This coming all the way down. Forsling back to pick this one up. Murray, how's it going? Welcome in. This is better than trying to... Oh, Barry, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're just watching here with 1,100 of our good friends. This down in the corner, trying to chip this one to the line. It's held in. Henrique couldn't get it out. Florida just pushing. That's right, Todd, PWHL. Here's a blast. Picard is going to hang on to this. Nurse on the ice for 2 minutes and 12 seconds. That is far too long, Darnell Nurse. Far too long. They're going to go to commercial break, give the Oilers a chance to figure out what on earth they are doing. All right, we're going to announce the winner of our giveaway coming up at the second period intermission. Still got lots of time to enter by doing !cup in the chant. Maybe 10 people out of 8 billion. You and me both. You and me both. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone who's new that's coming in, welcome in. My name is Sam. We're here all the time. We've been here almost every single night during the playoff run. I think we missed like 3 nights. We will be here again next season and looking to continue doing what we do, having a whole lot of fun bringing you NHL coverage. Gino, what's going on? Welcome in. I know you're pulling for Edmonton, but you want another penalty on Florida, even as they're already shorthanded. Good job. And thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. We love playoff hockey. Love playoff hockey. And Gino, you're right. I am going for Edmonton today, but I want it to be a good game. I want it to be a good, clean game, right? Good, clean, evenly called game. And unfortunately, the officials have been so crazy. And, they called, the interference in the first period, 2 penalties against the Panthers here in the second. It's just a matter of time before the Oilers are going to get called on one. They really, really are. But listen, unfortunately, however the refs are calling the game, you just got to find your way and play around it, right? These teams can't rely on the officials to make calls or not make calls because you never know what you're going to get, especially when Wes McCauley is in here. You never know what you're going to get. So you got to play through it. Favorite carnival game? Oh, Justin. Favorite carnival game? I like whack-a-mole is always a good one. Whack-a-mole is fun. I do like ring toss. Ring toss is one of my favorites. I usually play it from time to time. I think I've only won ever like once. Was it ring toss or was it the softball into the milk can? I can't remember actually now. All right, coming back from commercial break. Let's go. Madam Bunn, how's it going? Welcome in. Thomas, welcome. CFL Summer. Yes, indeed. Oh, the water gun races. Those are fun, too. Turn around, Verhage. Going to cycle this one around. 5:15 to go here in period number 2. 5:15. Panthers in the Oilers zone, repping this one around. Back to the line, keeping this one in. The Cats doing a nice job. Barkov playing it up top. Working this one. Reinhardt is in front of the net. He's now going to go behind and pick up this puck. Reinhardt getting pinched up on by Henrique. Right now, the Oil just cannot get anything past these Panthers. Finally, they send it down the ice, and it's going to be an icing call. They got to get this one going. Wow. That's Sam's home planet. Ring toss is fun. I won once. Somehow the rings are so small. Yeah, it's like Justin. You have to get them to land perfectly right. Jesse, welcome in, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're very, very welcome. It's what we're here for. Panthers not giving... No, they're not. Panthers are not giving them an inch. Off the draw, Cats winning another draw. Back to the point. Coming across Marchand with a blast. That one is blocked. Marshy with it again. Falls to his knees. Gives it away. Skinner going to bring this one up. He's going to chip it in the corner. Racing in here after it. Forsling up on his man. Loses his stick. Marchand picks it up. Going to work it to Listo. Listo gives it back. And Marchand can't grab the pass. Here comes Edmonton into the zone. McDavid tries to feed it across. That one is intercepted and played all the way down the ice. My daughter says I'm cringe. Oh, Jesse, the new generation. Love the sun. What's going on? Welcome in. Turning it around to Edmonton. Looking to start moving this one up ice. Long pass. That gets intercepted by Florida. Bennett leaves it here. Cats trying to bring this one in. They're going to send it across down into the corner. Bouchard goes back to pick this one up, trying to play it across. Looking, Ekholm. He hits the line, plays it up, little tip pass, coming in with a shot. And that one is going to be off the glove and out of play. Oh, my goodness. Perry coming in. He had a nice opportunity here, getting some shots. Oilers are definitely getting some shots this period. They're up 7-4 in terms of shots over the Panthers this period, but very low shooting game. Very low shooting game. 3:50 to go, 2-0. Florida Panthers with the lead. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. 3:15. 3:50 to go. Face off in the Panther zone off the nope. Someone going to get waved out. It's going to be Draisaitl getting waved out. McDavid comes in to take this. He's set off the draw. Pulls this one back. Now he spins away, getting bumped in the corner. Over to Draisaitl, who's fighting off Mikkola. This back around. Pass going to come all the way out. Nurse, he missed it. Bouchard chasing all the way back. Teenagers. Oh, my goodness. Barkov taking a look. He's going to feed it back. Panthers in here doing a great job. Trying to get this one going. RoJC, how's it going? Fred, what's going on? Come on, let's go. Oilers going to turn. Draisaitl carrying it up. Going to pass it over to Ekholm. Almost ran into McDavid. Trying to keep this one in. McDavid at the line. Plays it up to Ekholm. Trying to get this going across. Little pass in the corner. Arvidsson swiping at it. Back to the point now. Bouchard to Ekholm. Ekholm doesn't shoot. Now he throws it towards the net. That's going to sail high. Picked up Arvidsson. Back to the point. Crisscross. Bouchard to Ekholm. Here's a blast, and nobody in front of the net. Means Bob sees that the whole way through. Ken, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, my goodness. Did we have a virtual wedding here on the channel and I missed it? Onyx and Kathleen, where was my invitation? 2:58 to go. 2:58 officially, under 3 minutes to go. If you're just coming in, welcome in. Make Krista, what's going on? Make sure to hit that thumbs up for us. We're on the way to 400 likes. Hit that thumbs up. And of course, hit that subscribe. Trying to get to 350. Nurse taking a look. Nurse going to play this one up. They get it over the line and hammer this one in. 305. What's going on? Welcome in. Bring it across. LOB. Over the line. Brown. He's going to bounce it around behind. Edmonton. Long pass. That's going to be missed. Kane is trying to race up on here. Kane with speed. He's going to play it around behind the net. Schmidt is going to cut him off. Nice play by Schmidt. He's actually been playing really good tonight. The OG calling Cats in 6. Over the line, going to knock this one down. Will they win it at home? You got to get through this game first. Still lots of hockey left. 2:10 to go here in the second period. Florida with a 2-0 lead. Nurse going to stop up. Going to play this one back. Taking a look. Edmonton cycling in their own zone. Long pass up over the line, bringing it in. They can't get it. Knocked down. Pokozin was there. Picked up by Gadovich. He's going to dump this one in. Picard comes out to rotate it around behind him. They continue to rotate. Edmonton gets it out, but they get nothing going on. Florida, long pass. They're going to put this right back in. Greer cycling around, going in the corner. Backhand in front of the net. Picard going to stop that one and chuck it forward. Coming around is Edmonton. Oilers stopping, playing this one back. Now they move forward. Long pass. Trying to break through. Bobrovsky comes out of the net, chopping it away. Nice job by Bobo. Bobrovsky's just so rock solid. Bennett's playing this one up. Perry can't keep it in. This should be an icing call, and it is. So with 1:16 to go here in period number 2, it's going to be a face-off in the Panthers zone. This is going to come all the way back. Unbelievable. Rob, Cats are on the prowl. They are. All right. With this much time left, we haven't done it. Let's get our virtual wave going on. All you have to do is find a wave emoji and drop it in the chat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, put your virtual wave hands in the air. This coming across. Here's another shot. The XP is just a feature that YouTube released, whereby chatting along, dropping super chats, you earn XP, and the top three supporters each stream get little purple crowns. So Alex is there, Kathleen is there, Rob is there, and there come the wave hands, the emojis coming in, getting our virtual wave going. Hey! 1:07 to go. Shots are 12-11 after 2 periods of play. That's insanely low. Off the draw, trying to bring this around. That's only 23 total shots. Back to the line. Edmonton, a blast from the point. That one gets knocked down. Over to the side. Last minute to play. This, He-Man's dad, what's up? Florida trying to get this one out. Edmonton hanging on to it. We're going to announce our hockey card winner, by the way, coming up in second intermission. Hey, Danny, what's going on? Back in the corner, Edmonton takes it away. 40 seconds to go. McDavid plays this one up, trying to continue. Edmonton can't string 2 passes together. This is like a bad golf game when you have a great drive and you can't get a second iron shot in. Oh, there's a high stick. Leon Draisaitl. He's going to go to the box. Shot around with 20 seconds left to go. Uncle Leon is going to go to the box for a high stick on Kulikov. They've been battling all game long. They're checking Kulikov for any damage. Looks like it's going to be a minor, just 2 minutes. Wow. 6 high sticking call for the Oilers in the Stanley Cup final. That's crazy. So a power play for the Florida Panthers. Panthers who have been really, really on fire. Yeah, Ambrosi, they need a win. They need a win bad. They got to figure it out. But they have just not been able to do it. They really haven't. So Draisaitl of the box. Really, this is going to carry over to the next period as there's 16 seconds to go unless Florida gets a quick win here. Bennett playing it out in front. Edmonton and intercept. They send this all the way down. 5 seconds to go. Still think the Cats take this one. Edmonton will win 6. Quick shot at the buzzer. And that's going to do it. Period number 2 is officially in the books. 2-0 Florida hanging on to their lead. They will start period number 3 on the power play. All right, let's turn this down again. Thank you all so much for being here. Jacob, the Oilers need a goal. They need a goal desperately. Desperately. Darce's so many mixed emotions. Excuse me. Pardon me. All right, let's go. Let's talk. 13 shots for the Panthers, 11 for the Oilers. 18-15 the hits. Even the hits are low compared to what we're seeing. This is a completely different game than what we've seen the rest of the series. Power plays 0 for 3. Edmonton Cats 0 for 2. Taking a look, 10 giveaways to 7. 16 block shots for Edmonton, 13 blocks for the Florida Panthers. The Oilers really have not been good. Tired, too much partying. You know, Fred, talking about too much partying, there was a great social media video I saw. I guess it was pouring rain in Edmonton. I don't know if it was earlier today or yesterday. Whenever it was, there was a family that's out for a walk on a rainy day, and they popped into a Dairy Queen to grab some ice cream, and they actually ran into the Florida Panthers in a Dairy Queen in Edmonton. A bunch of guys there to pick up some blizzards with, of course, Brad Marchand, and they took pictures with them and whatnot. Such a cool thing. Can you imagine just going into a Dairy Queen looking to pick up some ice cream and you run into a hockey team? I mean, that was awesome. That was very, very, very cool. Love to see, things like that happen. Love to see those moments. Banana chocolate mint. Ooh, love a little banana chocolate mint. Banana chocolate chip I could get, but chocolate mint. I don't know if I could. Banana chocolate mint. I mean, I don't mind mint. I had mint chocolate chip for the first time last year in a long time. It was actually really tasty. All right, let's give away these hockey cards. Again, just as a reminder, for those that have entered, and I think there's still time. Let me see. Is it still open? Is it still running? Yes, you still have a chance to enter. So you're entering for a chance to win these 90-91 O-Pee-Chee hockey cards featuring little Kirk Muller, little Esa Tikkanen. I'll just read through them. Brandon Shaw from the Hartford Whalers, Gary Nealon, Craig Adams, Joe Otto, Pierre Turgeon, and of course the big one, Central Red Army, Valerie Kamensky. So a lot of cards up for grabs. Last chance, we're going to give you a couple of minutes here in case you haven't entered. ! Cup. What do you need to do to enter, Wayne? All you have to do is type ! Cup in the chat. We'd hope that you are, I know you are, Wayne, you're here all the time, but we hope that everybody's supporting the channel. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. All we want is for you guys to help support us, and we want to give back and make it a little fun by doing these giveaways. So that is it. It is 100% free to do, does not cost anything. All right, Joe says, I couldn't agree more. Let the player decide the game. This is another great sport that the commissioners, refs, owners, rules are continuing to ruin. I've always felt the NHL players are worse. They are, Gino, it's a great call. My opinion is the NHL and the Stanley Cup is the hardest trophy to win. Hardest trophy to win. Yes, football is also very physical, but they play one game a week. These guys are playing every other night for the most part. Obviously, the finals, there's, depending on scheduling and travel, there's an extra day in there because you're going east to west coast and whatnot. But these guys are playing every other night. These guys are absolute warriors. They play, 20 to 20 minutes a game, anywhere 18 to 25 minutes. You put overtimes in there. Guys are playing 30, 35 minutes. It's crazy. Yes, basketball plays just as many games, but it's not nearly as physical as this game. So hockey, in my opinion, the hardest game to win. Ever play tabletop rod hockey? Yeah, absolutely, LP. Absolutely, for sure. I think actually, I forget the teams that mine came with, and they were the flat guys, right? And you had to put some of them came with the stickers already on. The other ones you had to put the stickers on. Greasy, football is hard, but it's only one game, right? Football, you go to the Super Bowl, it's only one game. Now imagine if the Super Bowl was a best of 7 and they were playing every other night or every 2 nights. That would be hard, right? These guys, the physicality is just as hard in hockey as it is in football. It's a different style of physicality, but it's much harder. 1970s hard. It was hard, guys. No helmets, sticks in faces. Equipment wasn't what it was. 1970s hard was a different type of hard. All right, we've given everybody a chance to enter the draw. So we're going to pull our winner. We're going to make our selection. So I just got to give it a refresh here. We're going to pick our winner. And do I have a little plastic? Where's my plastics? Where's my plastics? I'll get one. They're over on the other table. Of course they are. So I need my little sticky tab so I can write down our winner. Let's get some thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat if you are ready to see who's winning these hockey cards. Esa Tikkanen, he was so good. Love Esa Tikkanen. This is actually, we got a lot of entries in this one today. A lot of entries. More than we normally get for some of our gift cards and stuff. So maybe we'll have to do more of these old school hockey cards. No boards in football. That's right, no boards in football. Invoked, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, there it is. Thumbs up are coming in. We're ready to give it away. Congratulations, the winner. I got to find a good sound. Let's see. Congratulations. The winner is Neluk. Neluk, are you still here? The question is, are you still here? You are on the clock. You are on the clock. I know the thumbs up is for giving away, just to make sure everyone was ready to give away our hockey cards. You do have to be here in the chat, so the name has been called. We are on the clock. If Neluk is no longer here, we will pick another name. And we've had some people who have stepped out at intermission, had to go away for a few minutes and come back, and they're like, oh, I won. Oh, I wish I would have been here. So unfortunately, that's what happens. How to gain points. Wildman, just by chatting along. Just by chatting, you do gain points. You have a Patrick Waugh card you found in a reused book. Well, Chris, that's awesome. 10, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, another 15 seconds. We're going to pull another name. Nelu, can you hear me? Datsu. Oh, man. I wish I had more Datsu cards. All right, we're going to pick another name. Hope you're here. Let's go. And the new winner is going to be... Where's that drum sound again? Joe. Joe, are you still here? Let's see how the third goes. Yeah, lots of hockey left to go. Is Joe still here? Paul Coffey rookie card. That's a good one. Hasek card when he was with Chicago. Nice. Joe is on the clock. Menderji, welcome in. Joe Carrington, you are on the clock. This is what happens. This is what happens. Sometimes you step away. You're like, oh, it's intermission time. I'm going to go grab a drink. I'm going to go to the washroom. Maybe heat up some pizza. And then, boom, your name gets called. And you are not here. All right, we're going to pick another name. We're going to pick another name. We'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim, what's going on? No safer. Oh, goodness, Jim. Oh, goodness, Jim. All right, we're going to go again. We're going to go again. Uh-oh. Let's go again. And the new winner Mika. I know you were here earlier, Mika. Is Mika still here? Oh, Joe just came in too late. Oh, Joe, so close. So close. Mika's on the board. There you go, Mika. Congratulations. Mika, you are here. Mika, and I'll tell you what, Joe, I'll tell you what. First of all, Mika, if you send me, Mika, do you want the wrapper? Do you want the old school wrapper as well? Let me know, Mika, if you want the wrapper. I'll send you the wrapper as well. Send me an email, Mika, or a DM on Instagram. Oh, Joe, I'll tell you what, Joe. Hang on, Joe. Mika, send me an email or a DM on Instagram or something with your information. We'll get these out to you. Joe, if you want to send me an email as well, send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram or something. I will send you a card pack as well, Joe. I know it sucks. It sucks when the internet cuts out, it disconnects, but I will get you something as well. So, Joe, if you want to shoot me an email with your information, I will put together a little card set and get over to you as well. So we will do that for you. Melody, how's it going? Welcome in, co-riders. It's cool. No, Joe, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. If you want to shoot me your info, I will get something out to you as well. Oh, your best friend. No, it's I don't mind doing it. Petro Canada cards. Greasy I didn't know Petro has cards. 28, 23 riders up front. Miss Blue-Eyed Angel. Yeah, it was on my timesheet, but that's okay. I've been watching on my TV, but I can't chat there. That's true. That's true. I wish they would make it easier to do from the TV. Wish they would give you more stuff to do. No, be Disney. It's my pleasure. It is my absolute pleasure. You guys support me so much, and it's. I'm happy to do so. I'm happy to do so. I like to bring you guys the NHL coverage. I like to have some fun with you. I love the conversations in the chat. So when there's an opportunity that I can do stuff like this, I don't mind doing it at all. All right. Michael says a little RPS, a little rock, paper, scissors. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Let me just put this over here. Seal that up. All right, let's go. Let's get a game. Rock, paper, scissors, and then we'll break into what we need to do in period number 3. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. Wait, hang on. What did I put the last one? Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Shoot, I'm going rock this time. I'm going rock. Do you watch anime, Sam? Sanji, I don't actually. I used to. Like, I watched Akira back in the day. Loved it. I read some anime comics, but I haven't really in a long time. James, what's going on? Welcome in. There goes. Get some scissors going. Scissors. Lots of scissors. Arrows going rock to the winners and sand rule. Oh, thank you so much, Scalp. It's my pleasure. Paper. Rock. Scissors. Love it. A lot of paper today. Not as many rocks as I thought coming in. Don't ever pick me. I'm in. See, Asia and shipping would be insane. All right. I appreciate that. When we do virtual gift cards, make sure to enter those, because those, it doesn't matter where you're from. All right. Everyone coming in with their picks. Now as the rock, paper, scissors are coming in, send them the gum. No, Dale, I threw out the gum. And I would not want to be responsible if somebody opened up their package and they went, oh, gum, yum. And all of a sudden they got violently ill. I would feel horrible. Series is tied. Mr. Jendi, we're ready. Oilers open Florida like an orange. They have to get going. So here's what Edmonton needs to do. Here's what Edmonton needs to do in this period coming up. First and foremost, they need to skate. They really need to skate. One of the things they've struggled with is moving their feet. They have not been moving their feet as much as they can. Awesome. Thank you, Mika. Oh my God, Robert, could you imagine Bob and Doug McKenzie on commentary? Bennett hits Draisaitl. Take off, eh? Just take off, Bennett. Take off. Oh my God, it would be hysterical. Oilers need to skate. They need to move the puck quickly. And again, they're falling into the trap that they did previously. Hey, gamer man, they're passing the puck around too much. They have opportunities that present itself and they're not shooting. They have to one pass and shoot. And they got to be smart passes. Right now, they're trying to make very difficult passes. They're trying to get it all back in one long pass. That's not going to happen, right? I don't think McDavid needs to be selfish. He just needs to put himself in better positions. Right now, all they're doing when him and Draisaitl are on the ice together, Draisaitl sits along the goal line on the far side. McDavid tries to do his little move, pass it over to Draisaitl, and have him for the one-timer. I don't mind the pass and the one-timer. The problem is everybody on the planet knows what McDavid is doing. Florida has blocked every pass to Draisaitl on that far side. So what he needs to do is drop this to Bouchard for a one-timer. Send it over to Nugent Hopkins for a one-timer. They need to stop trying to go to Draisaitl for that down low one-timer. It's not working. So switching that up, a quick pass and a shot will make a difference. The D needs to really get in here and help drive a lot of this pace of play. The D needs to step up and just start throwing pucks to the net. Put guys in front, because we've seen a lot of shots, but Bobrovsky has not been having his eyes taken away. Guy in front of the net, right? Put a Corey Perry or Arvidsson or somebody in front of the net, not Nurse, Kane in front of the net, and then have pucks going. Predictable is the perfect word. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. They are playing overly predictable right now. They know exactly what the Oilers are going to do. They need to switch things up. You know, the Panthers right now, they just have to keep doing exactly what they're doing. If I'm the Florida Panthers, I do not change a thing. They're working the boards, which they can do. It's been their game all playoffs long. They can drive along those boards. The Panthers are going to win the forechecking battles. They've been doing it for 3 straight series, 4 if you include this one so far. They need to keep doing what they're doing. The Oilers, they got to get back to their game. They're struggling. This is what the Panthers do, though. They force you at home when you have the last change. They force you to do something different. And right now, it's exactly what's happening. They're just not able to get it going. All right, let's see. Scroll back here. Knuckle puck break. The knuckle puck. Gretzky and intermission speech. Wouldn't that be something? The AI voice on the Donald that is cringy, annoying. I don't know if I've heard that. All right. Time to come back. Time for period number 3. The Oilers, they need it because, again, whoever wins this game has a 73% chance of, or a favor of winning the cup. 17:54, pretty much 18 minutes of offensive zone time for the Panthers, 13 minutes for the Edmonton Oilers. The Panthers are completely outplaying them. Where's Claude Lemieux when he's needed? They have to get it going. Let's get things back up and ready to go. If we take a look, there's not a whole ton of shots. There's not a lot of shots at all. And, you know, Edmonton, they're not really using the point. 1 here, you got 2 up here. They're not really shooting from the points at all. You see on the far side, the 2 dots under the E for end of period. Florida scored both their goals from almost the exact same spot. All right, here we go. Period number 3. It all starts now. Remember, Panthers on the power play for a minute and a half. Let's see. They need a Don Cherry one. Let's see how it goes. Just like you said in game 3, Oilers. Pass and hold, but Panthers pass and shoot. Exactly. Don't hold. Pass and shoot. Here it comes Jones. Jones going to curl back and drop this one off. Reinhart bringing it up. Rhino going to dump this one in. Tkachuk coming around trying to pick this one up. Barkov is in there. They come around behind the back of the net. Florida sending it out in front. Reinhart. He's curling. Reinhart still with it. Trying to bring this one through. Do the rest of us get a participation cup? That's amazing. This coming down over the line. Edmonton bringing this one in the Panthers zone, waiting for reinforcements as they're switching up. A new penalty killer coming on. Down in the corner, Janmark going to play this one back. 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. Oilers going to hammer this one around all the way down. Good job. Florida in their own zone regrouping, trying to get it set up. Welcome in if you're just joining us. Thanks for being here. Tap that thumbs up as we're about to pass 400 likes. Don't forget to hit that subscribe as well as we're on our way to 350. Back to Schmidt. Schmidt looking to pick this one up. Schmidt on the move. Little pass up to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe going to dump this one in. Back around the side. Florida working it. Verhaeghe over to Bennett. Bennett throws this one right on. Nice save. Rodriguez puts it in front. This picked up by, is that Nugent Hopkins? And he tries to hit Draisaitl coming out of the box. Passes it over. McDavid cutting through. McDavid dropping this one back. Edmonton can't control. They're going to bring it out all by themselves. Oh, my goodness. Turning around. Arvidsson wanted it. Didn't get the pass. Draisaitl sending it up. Here comes Oilers again, and the pass misfires. Comes all the way out. Trying to turn this one around. Let's go. Edmonton putting it in the zone. Forsling back with it. Under 18 minutes to go now. Time is going. This coming all the way down. Pickard out. He's going to play this one around the boards. Florida knocks it down. Florida takes it away from Henrique. Nice job here. The Panthers just doing what they do. Marchand behind the net looking to come out in front. Marshy still with it. Still with it. Come on. This guy, even from his knees, is outstanding. Landon, how's it going? This back around. Oils pick it up. Here comes Edmonton through the middle. Trying to come through. Trip, no call. Jones back to pick it up. Going to be bumped here by Pekosen. Reinhart picks it up. He's going to chip it along the boards. Listorainen can't clear it out. The line, Brown, going to play it across. Oh, my God. Shoot that puck. This back around behind. Barkov going to play it up. Far side. Panthers going to rush this one out. Reinhart chips this one all the way down. Connor Brown watching Reinhart. Bouchard back with it. Going to bring it around behind his own net. Getting it back over to Brown. Brown to Bouchard. Going to use the net to create some space. Going to slow this one over. Oh, Joey, we are still going. We are still going. This is going to be played all the way back. Off the boards and up. Florida going to put it right back in. They do have to tag up. Pickard comes out to stop this puck and set it up. Edmonton, a long pass. Going to miss everybody. Oh, it hits the side of the net. No icing call as it hits the side of the net. Mike, how's it going? Welcome in. The Leafs were playing better. This is going to be an icing call against the Florida Panthers. 16:23 to go. Oh, Mackenzie, I love Aerosmith. Aerosmith is so good. So good. You can welcome in. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Hope you're enjoying the show. Dakota, how's it going? Welcome in. Excuse me, pardon me. Starting to lose my voice. 16:23 to go. Draisaitl wins us back to the point. They still don't shoot. They try to get cute with it. This is going to be played back. Edmonton has to regroup. Meadows, how's it going? Draisaitl bringing this one in. Forsling going to play this one around. Gets it returned. Oh, Dream On is such a good song. All the way down. Florida going to be in there first. Florida behind the net. Rodriguez trying to center it in front. It comes to the point. They keep this one in. Bennett going to backhand this one down in the corner. Trying to get this one going. Hey, Melanie, how's it going? Welcome in. Don't shoot, get cute. Chris, no, we don't want them to get cute. We want them to shoot. Draisaitl bringing this over the line, but Corey Perry is offside. Probably never heard of this group, actually. Oh, my goodness. Wow, the Oil. The Oil needs to find it. They need to find their game and get going. Welcome in, everybody. For those that are just joining us, welcome to the show. My name's Sam. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us. We will be here on Tuesday for Game 6. So again, Game 6 goes Tuesday night. Off the draw, Edmonton going to chip this one in. Down around at the side. Florida going to try and work this one out. Edmonton doing a nice job on the forecheck. Bouchard keeps this one in and has his pocket picked. Again, instead of going across D to D, he tries to get cute at the line and make a move. Can't do this one. Edmonton back in their own zone, going to play it around behind the net. Kane is here to pick it up. He's going to flip this one all the way up and down the ice. Nice play. Arvidsson trying to get in there, and it's going to be offside at the line. They just can't get anything right now. 15:05 to go. The Oilers are snake bit. This is where you need a motivator. This is where you need somebody to wake these guys up. I think this comes down to coaching and your team leadership. Knobloch needs to get these guys going. McDavid needs to get these guys going. You know, we've seen all series long, Florida has had the energy. Paul Maurice has the energy. Knobloch and the Oilers just look defeated sitting on the bench. Put Skinner back in. Florida winning another draw. Going to play this one all the way down the ice. This should be icing again. And it is. So it's going to come right back to Pantherland. The Panthers, 51% in the field. They just updated it. 52.5% in the faceoff circle. So they're winning more draws. And right now, Florida is just doing good things with these pucks. It's only a 2-goal game. It's only 2. We've seen lots of goals scored in a period, so it's certainly possible. But the third periods have been Bobrovsky's best periods. They need Skinner, Brian. Off the draw, this is going to be kicked back to the line. Oilers hanging on to it. Going to come across. It's going to be chipped out. Here comes Marchand again. Nifty little move. Marchand coming in. Going 5-hole, and he scores. Brad Marchand, are you kidding me? Brad Marchand is a pit bull that won't quit. He's like the little engine that could. Holy smokes. Brad Marchand, again, off the draw. Beats Wallman. Fights this one through. A little flip around Wallman. And he comes and goes 5-hole on Picard. Unbelievable. Wallman gets back on him. Marchand puts the puck under his chin. Like, little drags it around him. Stick up and over him. Picks it up and just goes right through. Brad Marchand, what a game he is having. His 10th career 2-goal playoff game, and he has been outstanding. Oh my goodness. Wow. Back to the line. Edmonton with this one. Could you imagine, Kathy, are we going to see a Marshy trick? Are we going to see a Marshy trick tonight? A rat trick. A rat trick. Will it happen? Listerinen picking up the assist. Down in the corner. A 3-goal lead now for the Florida Panthers. Cat's going to bring this one out. They're going to play it up ahead over the red line. Slowly rolling this one down. Pickard out to stop it. Now the question is, who starts the next game in goal? 3-0 Florida Panthers. 14 minutes to go. It's been all Florida. This one rolls right on Bobrovsky. He's going to clear it away. This is going to come right back down to the Oilers zone. Oilers going to go across ice, trying to set this one up. Oh, you dirty rat. Taking the kids to school, a rat trip instead of a field trip. There you go. This coming all the way. Here comes Edmonton with speed. Connor Brown over the line. Brown stops, pulls up, passes it back. Wallman steps into one. That hits someone up high. Bob gets knocked down, but it was his own man that hit him. And here comes Marchand again with speed. Marshy's feeling it. Marshy, toe drag coming through the middle of the ice. He's going to get stopped this time. Big battle. Marchand's having words with the Oiler defenseman back in the Edmonton zone. Here's a backhander off of Bob. Draisaitl. He's going to keep this one in, setting it down low behind. Bouchard pinching up. It's going to hit Perry. Perry tries to play it to the middle. Jones is going to grab this one. It's from Mike at Marchand Lecon. Right, Jeremy? Him or Bennett? You know, Bennett as the leading goal scorer has a good chance too, but Marchand has been absolutely wild. Dakota, I didn't hear that. This down around in the corner. Perry lets it go to Bouchard. Bouchard Gets it back. Here's a one-timer that's going to get knocked aside. 89 miles an hour. Still with it. Ekholm to Bouchard. Plays this one up. Walking right in. Scores! Edmonton! And it's Connor McDavid. Finally, the Oilers respond, and it's Connor McDavid who's going to deke, dangle, and juke and jive, and he's going to do the mashed potato, and he's going to put this one in. He got knocked down. He gave it to Ekholm, to Bouchard, back to McDavid, who walks from the face-off dot right up in. I think he did pull that Adam Banks triple deke, or it wasn't Adam Banks. You know what I mean, the little Mighty Ducks move. Wow, Connor McDavid. What a nice and nifty little goal. Let's get that one going. If you're just coming in, welcome to the show. Tap that like. Let's hit 500. Hit that like for us. Hit that subscribe. We're 31 subs away from 350. Let's go. We got a hockey game here. 2-goal difference, 12:36. It's not out of the realm of possibility as Connor McDavid gets his 7th of the playoffs from Bouchard and Ekholm. Here they come again. Hopefully this will go right to their legs. Get them energized. Charlie Conway. There it is, Dara. The Conway triple deke. Adam Banks had the wrist injury. Trying to bring this one in. Here they come. Arvidsson steps in. Hammers that one high and over the net. Another shot that's going to get knocked down. And it's out of play. So we're going to get a face-off coming in. Wow. Finally finding some life here in period number 3. But is it just too late? They're going to go to commercial break. Give them a chance to rest. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a whole lot of Connor McDavid in this third period. It is absolutely doable. It is in the realm of possibility. Connor McDavid is up at 19 minutes right now. 19 minutes. He's almost played the equivalent of a full period. That is wild. All right, Charlie. Lots of time left to go. We've seen them come back. 19 minutes for McDavid. From a defensive standpoint, Evan Bouchard is at 20, almost 21 minutes. They just updated it. 21 minutes for Evan Bouchard. That is insane. Thank you, Jose, hitting that subscribe. That puts us 20 subs away. Unbelievable. Put in Skinner. I don't think you want to put in Skinner at this point. I really, really don't. For the Florida Panthers, 16 minutes is their top forward, which is Sam Reinhart. Their top defenseman, Forsling, is at 19 minutes. So we're going to keep an eye on these times. But McDavid at 19 and a half. You're going to see a whole lot McDavid and Draisaitl. The question is, do you play those two with Nugent Hopkins? Or do you keep Connor Brown up there? Do you load up that top line? Do you go McDavid, Draisaitl, and Nugent Hopkins on the top line and then come back with Kane, Pekozin, and Connor Brown as your second line? You're really rolling two lines right now. You're really going to try and drive this one. So we're going to see how they operate, how they work through. There's our link, by the way, for Oilers playoff gear. There's a link as well for Florida Panther playoff gear. If you're looking for some playoff merch, check out our Fanatics links. It takes you to the Fanatics page where you can get any Oilers or Panthers merch. It's the same price as if you were to go there on the own, but because we are a Fanatics affiliate, it does give us a little kickback for the referral. So thank you for your consideration. Off the draw, here we go. Back down, Florida. Barkov in the corner, over to Verhaeghe. They're behind the Oilers net. Edmonton trying to take this one away. Florida out to the slot. Here's a shot. They score. Oh, that could be the nail. Sam Reinhart is going to bury this one. Wow. Spencer, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You've got to be kidding me. The Oilers get it going. Barkov to Reinhart, and Reinhart puts this one in. I think it hits Picard and goes in. Oh, as the Oilers were just coming back. 4-1 is your score. 4-1 with 11:50 to go. It's still not over, but things are getting real tough right now. Real tough. Back in the corner, Florida with this one. Marchand looking for 3. Marchand back to the line. They're going to keep this one in down low. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. This coming back around. Josh, how's it going? Welcome in. It does kind of feel like an elimination game. You're right. Teams that win game 5 have gone on 72% of the time to win the cup. Back in the corner, Dave hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much, Dave. Big board battle. Kulak tying it up on his feet. He's going to give it away to Rodriguez. Rodriguez shoots Picard and takes it off the chest. This is going to be pulled away, but Edmonton bobbles it. Finally, Pico's going to send this one all the way down the ice. Schmidt going to play this one back. Florida goes behind their own net. Going to curl around, trying to work this one up. Long pass comes all the way down. The Oilers came out flat, and the Panthers are making them pay. Yes, they are. They are absolutely making them pay. Florida gives it away this time. Edmonton has it in. This one is going to be swung by the net, but it's deflected up and out of play. My goodness. Yeah, no Skinner. No Skinner. Florida's going to score again. Yeah, Michael, they've been all over them. They've been all over them. This is nuts. Absolutely crazy. I mean, they're playing so good. 8 comeback wins 4 times in the third period. Do they have enough in the tanks? 10:45 to go. They need 3 goals to tie. Bobrovsky's best period is the third period. Edmonton going to hammer this back around, trying to get this going. The big lane. Dave Semenko knocked out the most teeth. Greasy, that's amazing. Getting ready. Nick's getting ready. Back around Edmonton. Looking to go. Mikkel up on him. Reinhardt's going to pick this one up. Getting it over to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe going to put this one off the boards in the zone. Back to pick this one up. Bouchard taking a look. Bouch hanging on. 10 minutes to go. Bouchard is now up to 21 and a half, almost 22 minutes. Bouchard looking. He's going to pass this one up to Draisaitl. Long cross ice. Here comes Edmonton over the line. McDavid. He drops, bobbles it. Listerine takes it away from him. Listo sends this one all the way down the ice. Back to pick it up is Stetcher. Going to play this ahead. McDavid is going to get bumped. Forsling is going to grab this one. Steve, they do. They need a goal desperately. This is going to be dumped in. 9:40 to go. Nurse leaves it here for Draisaitl. He puts it around behind the net. Over to Stetcher. Stetcher looking up ice. Long cross ice pass. Florida turning it right back around. This is going to be dumped in the zone. 9.5 to go. Time is going to start getting away from Edmonton here real quick. Battling in the corner. Nurse and McDavid are there, but it's Rodriguez who's just pinning it along the boards. This continues to draw. It's going to come out. Edmonton going to spin around. Nurse setting it up. Nurse, we called you out last time when you scored. Can you do it again, Nursey? Can you get something going for us? Darnell, long pass. Going to work it up to Henrique. He loses the puck. This is just a matter of depth right now. Florida is a much deeper team than the Oilers, and they're playing like a team. The Oilers are scrambling. They're going to tip this one in. Back with it is Florida. Florida going to look to send this one around. Didn't Rocky's trainer tell him to drop the girlfriend while fighting? Something like that. Mike says they're done. We'll see. Do they have enough? Oh, Seal, they need something. I don't know if Demko's the answer, but they need better. They need a better goaltending solution. You got to invest in your goaltending. They got 2 cheap goaltenders, and we've said all the way, is it enough? Are they enough? I don't think they are. Panthers spent $10 million on Bobrovsky, and it has been a worthwhile investment. Here's Kulak. Kulak, long pass up ice. This into the Panther zone. Dakota Hellebuck. Oh, yeah, Hellebuck. Although, look at his playoff success. He's great in the regular season, but wasn't able to get the job done in the playoffs. Couple bad outings for Hellebuck. Here comes Ekholm. Ekholm going to turn, start carrying this one up. Cross ice pass. Bouchard bringing it in. Edmonton setting it up, threading the needle, trying to get it through to Kane. He can't do it. Side of the net in front. Nobody is there. Forsling going to work it away. Here comes Listerine, and he's going to flip this one up and down in the corner. Marchand going in here after it. Marshy, he's peeling away. Bringing this back to the line. Edmonton takes it away, and they give it right back to the Panthers. They put it in. 7.5 minutes to go. 7.5 minutes to go. Wow. This back in the zone, down around across. trying to pull this one through. And all the way down, Edmonton taking a look around. Here come the Oilers. A little fall by Draisaitl back up. He's going to play this to the red line. Into the middle for Kulak. Tipped it over. Into the zone goes Wallman. He goes down. Fans wanting for penalties. They're not getting it. Refs aren't calling anything right now. They're letting it go. Here come the Cats. Over the line, Rodriguez dumps this one in. Under 7. We are under 7 minutes to go. Let's go, fans. Oilers, time to pick it up. The Panthers are doing exactly what they do. They're playing the trap. Here comes Edmonton up the middle with a shot. That one goes wide, hits the boards, and comes back out. Draisaitl loses the puck. Big slash there. Draisaitl hacking away at Reinhart. That one is let go. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. We are 15 subscribers away. Just 15. If you're not subbed up yet, make sure you hit that subscribe. Don't forget about that thumbs up as we're on our way to 500 likes. Here comes the Panthers dropping this one back in the Oilers zone. Nurse back to get it. Tuesday night, game 6. We will be there. I hope you will be here as well. Turning around, Nurse, long pass all the way down. This in the corner, that's going to be an icing call. Icing call. Wow. Under 6 minutes to go right now. The Oilers are in some serious trouble. Serious trouble. They need to find a way to get this one going. McDavid now almost at 22 minutes. Bouchard is over 23 minutes. That's insane in a regulation game to have that much ice time. Brad Marchand with 2 goals. Sam Bennett with a goal. Sam Reinhart with a goal. Florida in here looking for more. At the side of the net with a shot. Picard makes the save. It's loose. Finally, he's going to hang on to it. Battery style, what's going on? Welcome in. Wow. Looks like they're going to go to commercial break. Oiler fans in the crowd starting to take their jerseys off. Not happy with it. Not happy with it. But this is what the Panthers do, right? This is not the Oilers have not looked great. But this is because the Panthers make you not look great. The Panthers have been outstanding tonight. Thank you so much, Official Queen Tara. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. I just saw that now. I hope you're still in here, but I appreciate that. The Oilers, listen, they're trying to play their game, but they have no energy. The energy is very, very low. The Panthers are shutting them down. And that's, when you have the Barkov line, they don't need to score. Their second line, they don't need to score because their third line can score. Brad Marchand, 2 goals from the third line. Reinhart, the first line coming in. Bennett getting in there. These guys are scoring from everywhere. They're getting a lot of good minutes from their depth players. And this is how the Panthers kind of get you, right? Greer has played 7:15. Gadovich has played 8 minutes. Nosek has played 9:40. That fourth line is getting a lot of minutes considering Brad Marchand, he's only played 12 minutes. He's got 2 goals in 12 minutes. 5 shots for Bradley. Lindell has played 12 and a half. Tkachuk has played 13 and a half. Rodriguez at 13 and a half. Listerine at 13 and a half. Their top line is playing the most minutes, but they're shutting down the Oilers. They're shutting them down. Steve, what's going on? Welcome in. They are just doing what they need to do, shutting these guys down. And it is beyond impressive what they're doing. Brad Marchand with his 12th career Stanley Cup final goal. The last final to feature a player with as many career goals in the championship was Glenn Anderson. And Brad Marchand became the 7th player in the NHL's expansion era with at least a dozen goals in the Stanley Cup final. That's pretty amazing. These guys are doing good things. These Panther players are just racking up points. They're racking up goals. 4-1 is the score. I think, what was the over-under? 6.5? So right now the under is winning. They're back from commercial break. Let's go. 5 minutes. Just over 5 minutes to go here in period number 3. Working it up. Shot that's going to go just wide. Bounces behind. Bobrovsky came off the boards. Back between his legs. Almost a chance there. And there goes Picard. Picard is going to the net. So with 5 minutes to go, it's a 6-on-5 situation here for the Oilers. Oilers trying to get this one going early. Mickey, how's it going? I am fantastic. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Patola, you're very welcome. Thank you so much, Joey. Here they come. Oh, they hit that crossbar. They hit the crossbar. Back to the line. Oilers bringing it across. Down low. Off the boards, bringing this one through. Trying to get this one going. All the way around. Hanging on to it is Bouchard. Putting it across. 4:23. Edmonton, you got to start working. Pass across. Intercepted by Listerainen. They're giving it to Marchand. Marchand back to Listerainen. They're going to work this. Marchand shooting for the empty net, and that's going to go wide. Edmonton back to pick it up. I'm sure Marchand will be on again with another chance to hit the rat trick. Here comes Draisaitl. Going to dump this one down in the corner. Florida going to pick it up. Trying to work it around is Ekblad. Ekblad can't get it out. Over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to the point. Bouchard. Bouchard across. 3:49 to go. Edmonton in firm control. Down in front to Corey Perry. He whacks at it. Can't beat Bob. Back in the corner. Edmonton to Draisaitl over here on the near side. Draisaitl off the boards. Back to the line. Bouchard's shot gets blocked by Barkov. This is going to come out. Everybody has to tag up. And that's going to be an offside call. So we're going to get a face-off just outside 3:30 to go. Thank you so much, Johnny. Looks like they're going to commercial break once again. Thank you all so much. Welcoming to everyone who's newly just coming in. Again, we're so close. Smash that thumbs up. 25 more likes away, and we are 10 subscribers away from 350. Thank you, everybody, so much. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Make sure your notifications are on because we're going to be live again on Tuesday. We want you to join us for Game 6. And, of course, we're going to have a couple of shorts posted over the weekend. We're going to, of course, have a short with the hockey cards we just cracked open. We're going to have a couple other shorts that we're going to put out, and we'd love to get your support on those as well. So thank you all so very much. What a great night. What a fun night of hockey. Even though Oiler fans, it didn't quite go the way we were hoping it would. But right now, Game 6 in Florida Tuesday night is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a very interesting one. Any Canadians flying down to Florida? Anybody going to make their way to Amarant Arena to take in the game? Ivy, how's it going? Welcome in. Blocks, how's it going? Saying it's over. It's all over. You never know what could happen. When will the hockey schedule be out for next year? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Probably in mid-July. In July, it'll come out. But we got the draft, of course, coming up the end of this month, followed by free agency. A lot of big free agents on the market. Where are they going to go? We're going to have a lot of free agent conversations. Going to be lots of breaking news. Going to be lots of stuff going on. It's going to be a very exciting summer. Fernando, how's it going? Welcome in. Looking for back-to-back. Will we get a back-to-back? We are coming very close to finding out. Unless it's my dad right now. Mackenzie, you're hysterical. We might not need another cup, but hang on, I got to bring that back. Damn sure want one. There you go, Joe. Absolutely. All right, face-off's actually going to be at center ice. Looks like they're bringing the puck to center ice. Oilers need a goalie and a young top defenseman like Slavin. Yeah, how good is he, right? Holloway and Broberg hurt huge. Yes, and they were outstanding for St. Louis, Charles. They were very good for St. Louis. And all over, what was the difference? About $1 million? I mean, to lose those guys, and they're going to continue to develop. That was a tough pill to swallow. It was almost like they didn't want to match just at a principle, and I think that was a big mistake. Off the draw, Edmonton going to play this one back. They're going to flip this one in, trying to run this one up. Empty net again for Edmonton. They pull the goalie again. Pass back, bobbles, back to the point. Oil going to hold this one in. Going to work it up over on the far side, sending it to the middle of the net. That one comes all the way back. Here's a long shot, and they score. Four-two now, 4-2. Oh boy, 4-2 with 3:13 to go. Corey Perry puts this one in. Ooh. Oh boy. Hey, boo-boo, we got a hockey game. Put those picnic baskets away. We got to see this one through. But Yogi, this is going to be a good one, folks. Ranger, sir. 4-2, 3:13 to go. Off the draw, Edmonton going to win this one. They're going to dump it right back in. Florida, though, able to bring it right back out. Knocked down. Edmonton going to play it back in their own zone, working it across. Looking to move this one forward. Draisaitl and Nurse picking up the assist. Edmonton brings this one into the zone. They pull their goaltender. It's cleared out, but not far. Let's go. Perry is a pest. Everybody needs one, Teresa. Everyone needs one. And it's going to be knocked down with a high stick. Knocked down for a high stick. Irish Fighter, how's it going? They're holding back. Oh, goodness. It's still an uphill battle. 2 goals in 2:48. They have to put their netminder back in. Nope, they're not. They're leaving them out. Off the draw, Florida's going to win this one. They take a shot. No, they did put it in. They just didn't update the graphic on the screen. Goaltender is back in the net. Florida has it deep in the Oilers zone, pinning it along the boards. Draisaitl pulling it out, pass up to Nugent Hopkins. Look out. Nugie going to play this one backwards instead of forwards. Bouchard working it up. There goes the goaltender. Goaltender going to hit the bench. Backhand by Draisaitl, side of the net, McDavid here. 2:22 to go. Bouchard putting this one across. Long shot that's going to come off the boards, side of the net. They're trying to work it around, back to the point. Barkov trying to chase it down. The shot in front, they chip it, and it goes just wide. Oh, my goodness. Bouchard going to hold this one in. No, it comes out. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Edmonton winding up through the middle. They're going to chip this one in the corner. Going to chase in. Bobrovsky stopped it. He thought about it for a minute. He thought about taking that shot, and then he played it behind the net. Bouchard knocks this one down. Oil going to bring this one right back in. Draisaitl playing it to McDavid in the middle. Listerine picks it up. Marchand is back on the ice. This is going to come all the way down, and it's going to be an icing call with 1:39 to go. Face-off going to come back to the Panthers zone. Holy smokes. This is crazy right now. Sam Reinhart is up to 19:37 on ice time. Connor McDavid is at 24:20. Evan Bouchard is at 26:40. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This is hockey, folks. Love it. Where was this energy the whole game? Are we getting the timeout? We are getting a timeout. The Oilers are calling the timeout. Rod, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. This is playoff hockey. The Oilers have been playing lackluster all game, but boy, oh boy, have they woken up in the last few minutes. 7 shots for the Oilers in this third period, 5 for the Florida Panthers. We are tied 18-18 in terms of shots on net. All right, with 1:39 to go, we are 3 likes away from 500. If you haven't hit that like, hit that like. We're also 3 subscribers away from 350. So make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and set that notification as well. Playoff hockey in June, the best time. Let's go, Cartoons. How's it going, buddy? Welcome in. 1:39 to go. Empty net. 6-on-5 situation. Oil, if they win a draw and get a quick shot, they could certainly make this interesting. Everybody who took the under is holding their breath right now. It was 6.5, the over-under. There's 6 total goals right now. Off the draw, and it's going to be blown down right away, and they're going to redo this one. They have to let the puck hit the ice before they pull this one back. So Lundell in against Draisaitl. Sticks are down. Pucks are dropped. Oil going to win it. They come right out. They don't shoot it. They pass it to Bouchard. He shoots. Deflection goes wide. They should have shot it right away again. That's going to be their failure. In the corner, Panthers have it. They're going to try and chip this one out. They can't. Back to the line. Draisaitl throwing it in. Puck is loose. Perry can't get it. Panthers shooting towards the net. They score. An empty net goal by the Florida Panthers. There goes the over-under. If you took the under, I am sorry. An empty net goal kills it. 7 total goals, and it's Ristolainen who just took this and fired it. The puck was right there. Bob took it off the chest. Corey Perry couldn't quite get it, and Listo just grabs and fires this one all the way down at 1 hops or 2 hops into the net. 5-2, the Florida Panthers are going to close this one out. There it is, 3:52. Thank you so much, everybody. Great job. Tuesday night, we're back here for Game 6. I hope you'll join us. It's officially an elimination game. Panthers could win the cup. Here comes Edmonton. Back into the zone. Want to make a statement to close this one off. They don't go for the wraparound. Back to Stetcher. Stetcher put it in the middle. Last minute to play. Here's a blast. Bob is going to hang on to this one. 56 seconds to go. It will be the Oilers game on Tuesday. We'll see all about the alternative. I hope so. I'd love to see this go 7. Love to see this go 7 games. Partially because that was my original prediction. But I hope so. I hope so. This has been outstanding effort by the Florida Panthers. The Oilers, if they played like this the whole game, it would have been a very different game. Face off. Panthers zone off the draw. Florida's going to win it. Bob actually wasn't ready when the puck was dropped. He had to get in his crouch real quick there. 50 seconds to go in the corner. Edmonton with it, trying to fight this one through. Oilers all of a sudden learned how to win puck battles. This coming out, taken away by the Cats. Mikola plays this one up. Oilers backtracking. Panthers just going to roll this one down in the corner. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Edmonton trying to bring this one across. Up over the red line, a little chip down in the corner. Schmidt is back with this. He's going to play it around. We'll see. I don't think we're going to get any shenanigans like we got in Game 3, thank goodness. Oh, I take that back. Big battle going on right at the center ice line. Janmark is going with Kulikov. Greer comes over. Frederick is going to grab Greer. Here comes Gadovich. Gadovich with a couple of shots. Stetcher is going to come over and grab him. Kulak and Schmidt giving each other some shots. Greer and Gadovich are continuing to have some conversation. Bennett comes over to talk to Frederick. Greer then grabs Frederick from behind. Everybody's coming over now. Everybody's giving some cheap shots. So they let the clock run out. The clock is done. This game is over. The Florida Panthers officially win, and they officially take a 3-2 series lead. The Florida Panthers, the defending Stanley Cup champions, are 1 game away. They are 1 game away. The Florida Panthers could win it at home on Tuesday. What a finish. Your final stats, 21 shots for Edmonton, 19 for the Florida Panthers. That is a very low shooting game. 22-26 hits. Again, low hitting game, not physical at all. 29 faceoffs to 25. So, again, very, very close there. No power play goals tonight. Special teams and penalty kill was pretty good. 0 for 2 go the Panthers. 0 for 3 go the Oilers. Block shots 17-16 were close. Giveaways 14-15 were close. Let me refresh this. There we go. I don't know why it does that sometimes after the games. But all in all, a very, very close statistical game. But it's the Florida Panthers who run away at Leah. They are certainly doing well. Karen, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate that. Your goal scorers, Marchand, his 9th from Lundell. Sam Bennett gets his 15th from Tkachuk. Brad Marchand, his 10th from Ristolainen. Connor McDavid, the first Oiler goal scorer, his 7th from Bouchard and Ekholm. Sam Reinhart, his 7th from Barkov. Corey Perry, his 10th from Draisaitl and Nurse. And then Ristolainen, his 5th into the empty netter. This was an absolute bonkers hockey game. I want to thank all of our mods. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. We appreciate it. What a run this has been. Hey, Oscar. Hey, Emily. Welcome in. Stetson, thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you to everybody for the super chats tonight. Stetson, I appreciate that. And Nathan, thank you as well. To all of our channel members, thank you for supporting us through membership. It really makes a big difference. So thank you. Happy Father's Day again to all the fathers out there for tomorrow. We will see you Tuesday night. Keep an eye open for shorts that we will be posting. And it's been a pleasure. It's been a great night. Happy Saturday night, hockey night in Canada. It's official. The Panthers 3-2 lead going into Game 6. Wow, I can't believe it. I hope you all have an amazing, amazing night. Got a couple of things to do, so we're going to jump and we'll talk. We'll talk again very soon. We're going to have lots of conversations about this because there's lots to break down. Leah, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Buck. Appreciate not giving up yet. No. We still got a chance. They're going to force Game 7. From all of us here at the Samwell B12 Experience, we'll see you on Tuesday. They're your 3 stars, Sam Bennett, Listerinen, and Brad Marchand. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Have an amazing night, everybody. Take care. We'll see you on Tuesday. Good night. Happy Father's Day, and thank you. Good night, everybody.
Hi, I'm Kate Burness, and you're watching the Samwell B12 Experience.